Sports Encyclopedia. We West Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah.
Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that is proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change with happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Light them up, better stay in your lane.
There's only three Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so past it, don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
Yeah, we are in the building. It's Free Game Friday on the realest show on Planet ERF. We got a loaded lineup today. Big Matt McChesney joins us, Shaun King, and betting extraordinaire with a new segment to start every Friday off. Eaton Shander from the Shander Show, right out of Philly. Highly energetic, great betting savant. That's going to even drop a little comedy. It's going to be the realest show on planet Earth. We got a new announcement as well, too, that I'll drop with Smitty in a second. But pound that like, subscribe, and become a member if you're not, and make sure you head on over to Patreon, where every Saturday, Football Palooza will go down live. Every Monday for Monday Night Football with the titties out. Every Thursday for Thursday Night Football with the titties out. So make sure you guys over there, I'll give you 3 lives a week. And plus all the other videos. I'm doing a cooking show on there. We're going to do everything. No matter. Short, fast, skinny, tall. We're going to do it all. So head on over to Patreon right now. Become a member of the After Hours and segment. So Micah to Green Bay. Dallas wins this trade, in my opinion. But what do I know? But there are so many questions this morning. Is this addition by subtraction or simply cleaning out the books for more depth and possibilities? My biggest question this morning is, though, why and why to an NFC team? Why to the team that has beaten your ass the last 2 years, with one of them being in the playoffs? Why? That's my only question. Dylan Raiola is a weirdo fuck. I finally got to sit down and really watch him last night while I was live on Patreon. What a fucking lost soul. Why is everything Mahomes based? It is truly weirdo fuck behavior. I have to be honest. And he isn't that good either. What a fucking embarrassment that I watched last night. Another question. Why? The feminists are out. They are out to get me, y'all. Take a look at this weirdo fuck that I'm about to show you here in a second. Why do they all look the same? Why do they all look the same? I got to ask you, man. I don't know why. I don't. But I'm going to show you why they look the same. Why do they? I don't get it. Where are the drop-dead gorgeous females who want to coach football? Can I please get you guys to raise your hand? Because I'm getting emailed by some of them, and they don't know either. They're like, why aren't we coaching in high heels? Because we don't want to coach. We want to be real females. We want dick. We don't want pussy. We want to be females. Smell good, look good, put on makeup, do our female things. Why do they all look the same? But nobody's been able to answer me that yet. Stop with this dumb shit, people. And any of you men out there who fucking agree and back these people up are simps and weirdo fucks. You are absolutely the problem. Gay, 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 gay. College football is back. Nebraska, South Florida, North Carolina State, Michael Vick, Deshaun Jackson, they both lost. Eddie George won their first games. Coach Chev, who will be our normal regular Monday guest, the head football coach at Northeastern State, gets his first win last night. I wanted to shout him out as that's first Northeastern win since 2011 to start the season. First game win since 2011, and they beat Saginaw Valley, and they were underdogs by 28 points. Coach Chev knows how to coach. He'll get it done, and he'll be on starting next Monday. Big Matt joins us to talk Colorado game tonight. Shaun King joins us to break down last night's QB play. And our betting extraordinaire, Eaton Shander, joins us right out the gate here on a new segment brought to you by Underdog. We're going to dive right into it. But before that, our Far East Sider 317, Lamar Jackson loving and AR5 defending. Caitlin Clark Jockin, no longer Fox very own. Big Smitty joins
This dude, man. This dude, man. I can't even dance when I hop on. I can't even dance.
What?
I can't dance when I hop on, Bailey JB, because every time I hop on, JB continues to end his intro with Fox. Let's start talking about Fox. Today's my official, like,
I forgot you told me that.
day,
I forgot you told me that.
Today.
I forgot you told me. Did you get your check?
I gotta check my account.
Oh, so you don't got it. So you be careful until you get it. Until you really like get it. You know what I mean?
I ain't saying nothing bad about him. You don't want to keep bringing him up.
No, I know, but you know.
Let me see. Well, I didn't get that check you're talking about. I'm trying to see that I get just my last like check though. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What?
I didn't know this was gonna be one. Big pen.
The reaction.
See,
that's BPS, homie. That's BPS. Like that's why y'all go broke, homie.
We don't go broke. Y'all go broke, homie.
Y'all. I don't know who y'all is, but y'all go broke, homie. That's BPS right there. Is y'all go broke real quick as you big pen. Like you just worried about like right now. You thinking about going and buy some Jordans?
No, I'm not.
Whatever the newest like.
So you like racist, but you're not racist. It's weird.
I have a weird like you can't put your fit. You don't know how to do it. I'm a chameleon. I told you I'm a chameleon. I told you I'm a chameleon. See, I know all the things. So you don't like that, and I know like all. I've infiltrated y'all.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that we allowed that.
Yeah,
because you trying to use it against us.
Yeah, but you don't know when.
Yeah, it's like
at any point I could come in and like fuck some shit up.
Because on one moment you're an ally.
Yeah.
Then the other moment you're racist. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know how to read you.
And I'm sexist.
And he's sexist.
And I'm misogynistic. I'm misogynistic.
But you also protect women at the same time.
Protect women. And you're racist as shit.
But I'm not though either.
But you won't admit it. Yeah.
I do a whole show with a white dude.
Right, but that's your end. That's how you.
Right, it's like this,
yeah.
We are a complex show. I don't know. I don't even know.
It is a very complex show, and we say shit that no one else will say. That's the crazy part about it.
Everybody nervous.
Yeah, but we got a crazy guest on right now. He's unbelievable.
I heard
crazy good. I'm
really good.
Yeah, I'm proud to have him on every week to give us his insights. Betting extraordinaire, high energy, fun. Philadelphia, East Coast.
Ooh.
If you're not following him, make sure you go follow him.
You follow him right now.
Over at Shander Show on X and on IG. Our main man, Eaton Shander, joins the show for all things betting. What up, brother?
Fellas. It's a beautiful day here in Philadelphia. The sun is out. It doesn't smell. So it's like a win already. I've hit a parlay. What's up?
Hey, hold on. So it's a beautiful day when the sun's out there because I heard it's a fucking shithole there. Is it?
Well, that's why I said it doesn't smell. That's the two-leg parlay that we just hit this morning. Like when you wake up and it's like, okay, you don't smell fried onions and it's not snowing. That's a fucking win, brother.
Ooh.
You'll take it.
But the Philly cheesesteak with the onion on there, though, is just bar none. Like, it's goated, though.
Right, but it's the Philadelphia cheesesteak. Like, please don't get that in St. Louis. Right? Like, don't go to Tampa Bay and order the Philly cheesesteak or the steakage or the chopped chicken, like they call it up in New York. Chopped with cheese, right? Let me get a chopped and cheese. No. It's a Philadelphia cheese. I don't claim much here, but we're damn sure ain't giving up the cheesesteak.
I respect that because y'all, I respect that. I respect people from New York that I know. They claim that the chopped cheese is better than the Philly cheesesteak.
Listen, I spent the first half of my life in New York City and surrounding areas. I know all about the chopped cheese. I've been in Philly the latter part. As your taste buds, right? Like as you grow older, you learn to appreciate more, right? That's why your palate truly expands. That's why, 5-year-old kid's not going to eat jack shit, but a 45-year-old man will expand, test, go to different cultures, sample. I'm telling you, as an aged individual, the Philadelphia cheesesteak, and look, we ain't talking about delicacy here, right? But the Philadelphia cheesesteak is trumping what's going on up in New York.
I love it.
I'm just not going to Philly. I'm just not flying into Philly to have fucking sushi. That's it. That's the only thing.
Well, listen, either you play golf. I don't care if you shoot a $120 out there. There is a golf game waiting for either, both, whenever you come to Philadelphia at the very least. And we'll eat better than a cheesesteak. I promise you that.
All right.
Got to do it. All right. Same thing. You come out here. When I get my yacht back in the water, because we almost had a catastrophic event last weekend, you got to come out too, and we'll go take a ride. All right. Let's get into brass tacks here. We're going to do a new segment on each Friday. We won't even do the ad read yet because we don't kick in with them until next week. But you're got them too, right? Underdog?
Yes. Yeah, I'm about them. I'm all about Underdog. Over at Tails and Odd Shopper for sure. We're a partner of them as well.
Perfect. So we'll be doing Underdog. Boom, right there. The logo. We'll be doing an Underdog segment.
I'll be in my studio moving forward. I got caught in traffic on the way home.
That's all good.
Oh, no, you're good. Underdog.
Oh,
you're good, brother.
Like, what the fuck? This guy's in the car? Sorry, Jim.
I love that shit. No, I prefer that you're in the car.
No, he doesn't really, because he already texted me like, what the fuck is this? I mean, just because we're a real show.
I saw the look.
JB's lying to you. One thing you learn about our show is JB's a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm an instigator, so it's a good mix.
No, it is. It's going to be a hell of a year. So we got some NFL. We got a ton of NFL guys on each week. We got you now wrapping this show up every week on Free Game Friday. We're Free Game Friday as well on today, and we got a lot of games. I can't believe football started last night, really, with all those damn games. And tonight there's even more games. And then this weekend. Right, let's go right into brass tacks, Colorado. They're playing Georgia Tech, who I believe is very underrated. I think Georgia Tech has one of the best QBs in America. Where are you at with this game? Colorado, Georgia Tech's -4.5.
Yep.
Over under is 51.5. Where are you at with this particular game without Shador, without Travis Hunter, Deion Sanders' third year?
That's the point, right? Last year, you saw what Colorado was able to do, and they were stacked with NFL talent, not just Sanders and Hunter. You had guys, receiver, NFL caliber talent. So just starting with Colorado, you've got two things working against them. One is just massive hype, right? Like casual money is going to flow in. Folks that probably aren't paying attention. We call it WNBA money, right? Like it's basically people that just, Angel Reese is playing. Caitlin Clark is playing. Let me bet over, right? Like that's what you're going to get here is WNBA money, casual money coming in on Colorado. That's not good for them. The other part of it is, they've got talent, right? Like credit Deion. He went out and he brought people in, but they haven't played together. And you're going up against a Georgia Tech squad that's returning some actual talent here. So I think looking at it from a standpoint of the spread, it was at 4.5. That's a dead number to me. 4, if you can get it anywhere really below 6 is fine. It's not going to move that high. I think there are two value spots from a betting standpoint. One is a parlay piece. It's going to be hard for me to think that even with Sanders, settling in under his own, at the same time, the fact that he's got to gel a shit ton of talent together tonight, which is really tough week one against a squad that comes back. You mentioned the quarterback situation going on over at Tech. Absolutely solidified, locked in, right? Haynes King is there. But the other part of it, though, is a money line parlay piece. We'll identify other pieces. We'll talk about other things throughout. But I just want everybody to keep this in the back of your mind because you can use this as a 2-legger. If there's a 3-legger, FanDuel's offering boosts, what have you. this is a really good parlay piece if you can use Georgia Tech just to win. I also think the under, right? Still week one. You're still going to have guys over on Colorado kind of gelling, getting things used to it together, especially from an offensive standpoint. That's really where the under is impacted on week one, week 0, first-time outers, if you will, right? Where it's like timing. It's getting down. All of a sudden, shit breaks down. It's great, right? When there's no pads on, it's great. Yeah, 5-step drop, bang. It hits them right in the chest. You got pressure. You got other people coming on there. You got human beings now trying to make it to the NFL right in front of you. Big difference. So I think that's the value. Georgia Tech, I would lay the points. I'm fine with it. But really, I'm looking as a money line parlay piece and the under as well in the game.
Got it. I like it. Yeah, 51.5 is what everybody's looking like it has. It could shift here. I don't know. All right, let's dive into there's a lot of games, obviously, tonight going on. Auburn-Baylor.
What's a good one, JB?
Hey, eating a lot of sharp money coming in on Auburn. Can you explain why?
No, I really can't. Here's what we always have to keep in mind, right? They're not always right. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that do this for a living, that are banned everywhere, that are sending other people in with casinos, right? Money, they're not always right. So I do recognize that sharp money is more important than WNBA money. Absolutely. I'm not minimizing that by any means. But to answer your question, I don't know. I think it's just this idea that maybe a lot of folks on television and maybe a lot of folks writing and maybe even folks covering this team have Auburn wrong. And the potential to just blow out and put up some points right away offensively is there. I don't necessarily see it. Their head coach is lackluster at best when it comes to opening up. The season openers of Brian Kelly have been dog shit. So it's not like anybody can sell me that this is the year that everybody's going to be prepared. Well, what happened the last 3 years, right? It's not like everybody stayed there and he's got 22 4-year starters, right? So the reality is right now, as far as when you look at it with Auburn, I think that there's just too much like what if. There's too much, if this then. I don't want to put my money on if then. I want to put my money on the Baylor money line. I want to take Baylor outright to win this game. Look, 2.5, there's still some value because of the overtime rule, right? Like you could beat a team by 2 in the OT and cover 2.5. But I really think you have to look at Baylor, the consistency right here. Sawyer Robinson is no joke. You'll also see, I think, just this offense move the football against the Tigers. So back to your initial question, JB, I don't see why sharp money's coming in there, and I will gladly take Baylor plus money on the money line to win this. I don't even know why they opened up as a home dog. Didn't make much sense.
Yeah. Speaking of Brian Kelly, I wanted to get to that. That was the next game on our deal. Clemson LSU. Clemson lost last year to a Georgia team right out the gate. And now I want to get to your point, Kelly here with LSU. Can they beat Clemson to start the season as Georgia did last year?
Sorry, yeah. I think they can here. Just to circle back, right? So I think yes. I think the money line parlay, if you're looking at it, right, would be Clemson. And if you wanted to go back initially to kind of where we opened up, you're looking at other pieces here. But Clemson is a contender. And I think a lot of people I know I used a couple of boosts, DraftKings, FanDuel, whatever they were offering me as far as Bet 365, underdog too, right? Like whenever you can jump in and take advantage of player props, I think there's going to be some good ones here. PA, I have to cross the border to New Jersey. I just don't think that LSU has the firepower to keep up. I think Clemson is clearly going to be in discussion all season, rightfully so, about that Final Four in the national championship discussion. But ultimately, you've got a Heisman favorite, right, in their quarterback or at least candidate that I know Arch, everybody's on Arch, but Clemson.
Yeah, I think Klubnik's the best.
I'm sorry?
I think Klubnik's the best in the country.
Yeah, I mean, and think about that. He's still not the favorite last I checked because of Arch and all the hype around there, but you've got the best quarterback in the country. You've got a well-coached. He's still there, right? Like I know everybody loves to hate, but that man is still there and he's still standing, and he probably has the biggest axe to grind because folks were chopping at his knees when that squad was down. So I think there's a little bit of a grudge here just against the world, and he could sell it in that locker room. I'll take Clemson on the money line. I'll lay 165, whatever it is right now, on the money line, and I'll use him as a parlay piece as well.
I'm with
All
you.
right.
I love that pick. I'm going Clemson all day.
Benny, you want to bring in Ohio State, Texas?
I think you look at Baylor. We talked about them. Georgia Tech. I'll run that. All right. I'll tag y'all on Twitter. I'm going to find the best number for that. But Georgia Tech, Clemson, that's going to be the two piece. All right, of the week. We'll brand some shit. Some
two
shit better
piece.
than that.
Okay, then what's going to be the biscuit? We got the 2 piece. What's going to be the biscuit? I want to go to Texas Ohio State. That's going to be probably the game of the weekend, arguably. 2 like powerhouse teams. You got Ohio State, the reigning national champions. You got Texas, who's always like a favorite or one of the favorites every single season. What you got? Who you got with that game?
So I bet Texas. I think you've got a lot of turnover, right? I think Texas comes in, Arch Manning, right? I think I boosted Texas. So I got a boost on FanDuel. It was like one of these, 50% or have you. Any book will offer you a boost. I would boost Texas on the money line. Now anywhere you get an opportunity to take Texas from like minus 110 to plus whatever in this game. Yeah, a lot of it is Arch Manning, but look on the other side as far as just who's coming back overall. I don't think there's that much of a trust factor. Look, I bet the kid, right? Like I think it's without a doubt that you have a standout wide receiver, a stud, a kid who could win the Heisman at 10-1 or 100-1, 10-1, pardon me, plus 1,000. But that's really it. And,
Jeremiah Smith or whatever?
Yeah, Jeremiah Smith, sorry. But, you've got a new quarterback saying, right, and that's the point here, folks, is that you've got somebody that now has to gel with something new. And with Ryan Day, there's pressure. I just don't think that this is a game that you want to send this guy out to right away. Like, give me a lesser. Give me Miami of Ohio, not Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm with you, kind of.
It's a road game, but it's tough, right?
Yeah, the QB is going to be the factor for Ryan. Every Ryan Day-led first part of the year, it's working in a new QB. I think Arch and Sark have a camaraderie that's going to be ahead of the curve, in my opinion. So that's why I give Texas the edge there. The last one, real quick, before you get out of here. Alabama, obviously, Florida State, 2 big blue blood names, but Florida State coming off a horrific season. I'm sure Norvell's on the hot seat. And then Alabama was way under their standard as well. It's in Tallahassee, Eden, and Alabama's minus 14.5. Very, very tricky line, in my opinion. But go ahead.
Well, that's why you come on over to us, man, at Odd Shopper, because I found 13.5. And that's what I took this morning or late last night during insomnia. One of my kids was up. I forget which one, and I was dealing with them. But I placed a bet, and I got him at 13.5, my brother. So I got in. Really? Now, maybe that moved. Admittedly, I did not check. But if it moved overnight, then damn it, somebody really got in on that sucker. I love what you said at the start, right? Like 2 blue blood squads, but you can clearly see they're going in the opposite direction here. Florida State is closer to being like middle of the pack than they are competing for anything. And I think this game exposes them. Look, Alabama's going to work through some stuff. I understand it. There's nothing glaring here that I would say is a massive hole. That's why they're 13.5 to 14, maybe even close at 15.5 point favorites on the road. But what exactly, like, I would throw it out to anybody who really thinks like, oh, I'm going to jump in here, even at 14.5 to take the other side. What are you looking at specifically with Florida State that would A, be better than what Alabama can counter, and B, be consistent enough throughout a football game in which you could take advantage of that? Punt returning, right? Like, no. It's really nothing that you could point to that would answer both of those from those quotas. So I'm sorry, fellas. I know it's chalk. I know there's a lot of chalk. Baylor, maybe the lone dog we talked about, but week 1, you kind of take it. Same thing in the NFL. I'm going to pound on folks who have never played this game before at this level. I'm going to jump on road rookie starters. I'm going to do all that shit.
All right, the last one, Sunday night football, college style. Miami, Notre Dame. Our guy Steve Kim is there. It's Notre Dame minus 2.5, 85-degree weather, 4:30 p.m. kickoff. Hard Rock Stadium. Where are you at with this? Notre Dame at ranked 6th. Miami's ranked 10th. Notre Dame minus 2.5.
I have not admittedly bet this. I haven't put any money on this game by any means. I'm scared. Like, it should not be 2.5 for Notre Dame, right? Like maybe, and the thing is, this is what I would say. It's too close. I understand we're talking about a squad, right, that has gone through replacements, and Miami is still ranked high for a reason because of pedigree and what talent that they have here. But you start to see a lot of people that are just jumping on the money line because the spread is low, right? Like, oh, -2.5, I'll just take that. No, -2.5 is low liability, and that just could be easily as lost as the money line. So I would warn people that, and that's why I'm staying away from it, because there's no real break on Notre Dame right now on that side. Like, I would rather it just be almost -110 at this point, which I'm not going to get. And on the flip side, like 2.5 doesn't really do much for me. So I know teasers are truly meant for the NFL, but I think Miami and like a 7-point teaser to hang in a 1-possession game in this football game is not that big of an ask, right? Like, I think the spread kind of indicates where we are. What are we in the totals? Like around, last I checked,
49.5.
There you go, 49.5, right? It was 3.5 at one point, folks. Like,
right.
I think a month ago, this was 3.5. So this has been bet through 3, which is still key in college. It was bet through 3, and we're talking about now like 2.5. So I just don't think that there's enough value to take Notre Dame, even though it's been moving that way, until it maybe gets to like a pick 'em. And I don't necessarily think it is. I'd still tease Miami back up.
Yeah, I'm not a big Steve Kim hates it, but Smitty on game 1, Mario Cristobal against highly ranked opponents scares me.
Yeah. Notre Dame has that running game too. I feel like they're gonna come in, control the clock. You got the best running back in the league to me.
Yeah.
Now it's in Miami. I get that weather and being that home crowd, but I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting. Eden, can't wait. The NFL season right on the corner. Big trade in Micah Parsons. Thursday night's our first game, so Friday we'll be able to talk about it. And the whole NFL slate. So much love. Be safe in the car. We'll see you in a week from now. Good betting.
Anytime, fellas. Appreciate it. Looking forward to this year. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. All right, brother. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Peace.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Eaton Shanders. Make sure you guys go over there and head on over. Follow him on Instagram or on Twitter, both. Got a pretty large following as well. Been doing betting a long time. So he is a very successful bettor, by the way, if you go look him up. So
very, very successful.
That's our first little guest. He's in the car. Smitty's all over the place. So we'll be back every Friday with him. Start the show.
I like that.
But to start the show, Smitty, we got to get back on track with quote of the day.
Woo-wee.
Powered by BetUS TV. Smitty, what do you have to do? I'm sorry. Do what you have to do. Let me start over. Do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do.
It's actually a really good quote.
It is. They just
was
started
trash,
off.
but the quote is good.
Yeah. Do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do.
Love that. That's a bar. That's real life. That's literally what I was doing.
That's all I did my whole life.
That's all I was doing my whole life.
Still doing it right now.
I'm kind of doing what I well, yeah, I'm still doing it because I'm doing too much. I'm doing a few things that they're decent, but in a perfect world, I wouldn't have to do so much to make the money I make. I would do like 2 things and make shit ton of money and I'd be good to go.
Contrary to belief, powered by Valor. Head on over there today. Use our promo code Coach JB. Get 20% off.
Yeah.
Smitty, we are born to be true, not perfect. Contrary to belief,
we are born to be true.
Yes.
Not so we're born to be real and just be us and be whatever that means.
Just true.
Not to be perfect. Just true.
Just true.
Just like what's that right there?
It's like pure, like just true, like not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but true to ourselves.
So this motion right here, means true.
Yeah.
So if I do this at any point now, moving forward, that's what that means. So if you ask me a question, and you say fact or cat, if I do this, fact.
We've done a lot of trending things on this show, by the way. Like a lot of shit we say, a lot of things we do. But yeah, like true, like real, like boom, like yeah.
Here it is, y'all. Sign language, we learning on the show. We teach y'all everything.
Before we get into the poll question, Bailey, can we get back to my little beef with the feminists that are attacking me this morning on Instagram? Because their whole crew's coming at me, Smitty. You're not aware of it.
I love it too, man. I love it.
But so apparently another defender of the made up humans hit me up, and I'm curious. Smitty, this is a real DM, and I just want you to read it for the crowd.
You want me to read it?
Please. It's from this person, Callie Brownson. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, Callie Brownson said, we loved hearing from unemployed former junior college coaches. When you get a big job,
why are you laughing?
Actually credits your football knowledge as well as character, then start a podcast. And then JB responds and says, are you a boy or a girl? Before we continue, please answer me respectfully. JB, I will say you got some good like clapbacks.
How'd I spell boy?
Boy, like you heard how I said it, right? B-O-I is different.
And then what?
Or girl.
Then what I say?
Oh shit. You said you fucking weirdos are embarrassing. Go away already, you fucking made up human. I don't even know what the fuck you are, bitch. That's what JB said. I'm just reading what he said. I did not say that. I don't validate that. I'm just reading what JB said for the audio listener.
Hold on, homie. The way you read it, it's just like you're reading off the teleprompter, and it sounds a lot like Mina Kimes, how she reads it on the teleprompter. And it gives it like it's funny as shit, like how you read it, like because you read it like. But anyway, she came back at me, or he came back. I don't know what it is. Bailey, do we have any like?
I don't know why are you saying that though? Why are you assuming that like you don't know what it is? Like why are you saying that?
I really don't. I really don't know what it is.
Are you trying to be funny, or are you like really?
No, I swear to God, on my daughter. I do not know what it is. That's why respectfully I asked, "What are you?" Because I really did not know. And nowadays, if you say the wrong thing, they'll say, "Don't mispronoun me," which I'm gonna piss on that. So I just want to be clear. I do not know what they are.
But I think I just let me see. Let me go to the page.
You got a video, Bailey, of one of his posts or her post or its post, whatever. I'm just so over it. It's so exhausting. Like, if I got to guess what you are, then that's why I call you made up humans. Like, let's be honest. So, like, we got to get over the bullshit, homie.
But shout out to Jen Welter, though, the one you originally was beefing with.
I blocked her ass.
And these people are people coming from her support, which, again, that's fair. It's fair game. Like, just like when you go at somebody.
Before you shout her out, can I give you an insight? Before you shout her out,
their mom's gonna come and attack you. She actually followed me yesterday on IG. I went in and followed her back. And
hey, be careful.
What?
Be careful.
What?
She's been exposed as just like your other homegirl. I've exposed her as well as a fraud.
Well, she's not a fraud. I mean,
no. You want me to give you information before you start talking? You want me to give you the information before you start talking and before you get over your toes? You want me to give you the information or no?
No.
All right. Because someone you know that you like has given me the tea on her. So
I don't like a lot of people. So
I'm just telling you. So the Jen Ran or whatever her name is, she's a fraud. The other broad's a fraud, proven fraud, and she keeps putting stories out about me. I don't know why. And then this little girl, whatever it is. I had to spell boy with the I, Smitty, because I didn't know what it was. So I don't know. I'm just tired of these motherfuckers. I really.
You gotta start disrespecting women, though. I'll say that though.
But we don't know what it is. So I don't know if it's a woman. That's the problem. That's why I'm asking you, homie. That's why I'm telling them. Like, why is it always the same people? You should see the people in my DMs that are attacking me, though. They're like big followers. They got following, too. The one has purple hair, of course. Fuck, I'm like, goddamn. I mean, if I showed you my clapback, I'm really undefeated on the clapback. I'm not even going to pat myself. My clapbacks are just undefeated. You can't fuck with them. That's why KD and Shaq and the real ones are hitting me up like, dog, you're hilarious. Like, y'all are hilarious. So,
it'd be funny because, like, some people probably wouldn't even know that, like, you went at them, too.
Who?
None. Keep going.
I think they do know, though.
I think they just didn't hear that. Like, they weren't watching the show during that clip.
Oh, fuck. All right, so what is it, Smitty?
Who's this?
That's the fucking Brownson or whatever. Callie Brownson. What do you mean? Oh, I don't get what you say all for.
I just said, it's your battle, homie. Like in the hood, like
no, I'm just asking you what it is.
In the hood, though, like in the hood, like you gotta fight your own battles, homie. You know what I mean? Like I can't help you on this one. You gotta fight your own battle.
No. I'm just asking you what it is.
It's Callie Bronson.
What?
It's Callie Bronson.
But what is it?
It's a human being, football person, loves the game.
All right. Well, listen, it's not getting better, Smitty. Here's another one that came at me. Take a listen to this breakdown of another one that came at me.
Ball blitzing is one of the riskiest and smartest moves a defense can make. In today's Football 101, for the girls, we are going to discuss it. A blitz is when the defense sends extra players to pressure the quarterback. On our board, here is the defense, down here is the offense, and this little pink cutie is our quarterback. Typically, the defense is going to rush 3 or 4 guys, usually Lee's linemen, to try to get to the quarterback. So these guys are going to try to sack the quarterback. It's the offensive line's job to prevent that from happening. So they're trying to stop these guys from getting to the quarterback. But during a blitz, they're going to send extra guys, usually the linebackers or the defensive backs, to try to get to the quarterback. So these guys usually drop back into coverage, like go this way and try to keep the ball handlers from getting past here. But
now, before you go in, JB, this post is for the girls. She led with that, meaning the girls who have no knowledge of what football is. So she's trying to educate them on the very basic level, basic knowledge form of what football is. That's all she's doing. Now, I understand the tone and the look isn't what we're used to in the locker room. I understand that completely. But I don't think she's trying to coach. I think she's trying to tell the girls who are the girly girls who got men who love football, who don't understand why the men love football. She's trying to educate them on the very, very basic level of what football is so that they can have a little bit of an understanding of what's going on. Go ahead, Jason.
What is the pink cutie? What happened?
Huh?
I was asking what the pink cutie is right here.
It's quarterback.
On her board. What's
that's
the
quarterback
pink?
On her board?
Huh?
I think that's her QB.
And you're defending that?
No. Listen to what I said, Jason. I'm saying she's teaching the girls who know nothing about football the very basic level.
Gotcha. What are the 5 X's?
It's a bear front. She got the D line. It's a bear front.
Gotcha. All straight, all is cross straight level. All 5 X's.
It's a bear front. It's straight up.
Got it. All right.
She got a 5 technique, a 3 technique, a 0, a 2, and a 5.
I can't do it no more, homie. I don't know if I could do it. We got to stop. I just don't get it.
Hey, shout out to her though, man, on everything.
I don't get the defense of it.
What she did worked because it's on our show.
But I don't get the defense of it.
It worked. Like the content worked.
If she would have said, homie, real shit. People, ladies and gentlemen, this is Blitz and Tits. And then she popped them titties. I bet you it cracks, right? Because we all know the real. That's what the real is. But if you come out, see, you gotta. If you ladies are gonna do it, then be the fad. Do the fad thing. Like come out, titties out. Like that would be okay. She's doing it for clowning purposes.
Why can't she be respectful though?
She can be respectful
because there's one girl who used to walk around talking about sports betting. And used to bounce her motherfucking titties up and down, and you used to disrespect her. Not disrespect her, but like you would view her as like somebody who we don't respect because of how she did her thing. At least this woman is trying to be, covered up.
No. Let me clarify.
Okay.
Because that broad's a joke. The bouncy titty one that does that, she's never even hit a bet, and she just doing it to the titties. And then she got cracked on a fraud case and all kind of shit. But anyway, I'm saying if she were to walk, that same broad, if she were to walk around with her titties out bouncing for real, we would look at it like, all right, that she'd blow up even more. Plus, we don't give a fuck about your bets.
But would we respect her?
No.
Okay.
No. We would respect her titties though.
Oh.
And it's like a, what do you call that? It's a
catch-22?
No, what's like it? That's her niche or that's her skit.
Her shtick.
Her shtick. That's her shtick.
That's her
Which I respect the shtick.
Okay.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's cool. Her big titties out, boom. We don't give a fuck about your bed, man. Like,
you respect the shtick.
Yes.
You don't respect the actual woman.
And if she came out and was like, she knows she's horrible better. She knows she don't know nothing about football, but she's making it like a fun.
Oh, like made it funny almost.
Yeah.
Like you know you don't got you.
Here's my bet of the week. And her titties just bouncing like a motherfucker. Nah, I got you respect. I respect that.
Let me ask you this though. Was this woman at the very basic level, the woman on the screen, was she technically wrong as far as the basic level of her explaining to the girls what a blitz is?
I can't listen to one thing she says.
No problem. All I'm saying is a lot of women like really legit don't know football at all.
I can't pop it up. Like
go ahead.
No, but to answer your question, if I see the board like this,
right?
To get back to your 5 X's and the pink and the pinky or whatever.
Okay.
I took personal offense to the pinky because that's like y'all call my dick pink.
I actually like that it's pink though because that's the soft position on the football field.
Yeah, it's not. But when I see that picture, that board, and then I see her on the picture walking towards it on the back on their wall.
I didn't see that's a good picture. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I can't listen to anything else she says. So that's
right.
Yeah.
And I respect that for you.
She's in a bear with 2 corners. And then wait, what's that?
There's no safeties or nothing?
One of the most important spaces in football, especially for the quarterback.
All this explaining the pocket.
Quarterback. In today's Football 101 for the girls, we are going to go over the pocket. The pocket is the protected area where the quarterback stands after the snap while they prepare to throw the ball. It's not drawn on the field.
Hold on. Stop it right there. Is she what she just said at the very basic level for women who don't know the game at all? Is she technically wrong? Yes or no?
Respectfully,
the pocket is the protected.
Respectfully, I didn't hear. You have to rewind it.
Up in, it's the protected area where the quarterback is. She technically wrong?
You have to rewind. Respectfully, I didn't listen to her. You have to rewind it.
Important spaces in football, especially for the quarterback. In today's Football 101 for the girls, we are going to go over the pocket. The pocket is the protected area where the quarterback stands after the snap while they prepare to throw the ball. It's not drawn on the field. It's more of an invisible bubble created by the offensive line.
Is she technically wrong for the... So hold on, Jamie, before you go in, just listen for a second. Because you cut me off. I'm tired you cut me off, just like you did Sabrina. There are a lot of women who have boyfriends or husbands who are about to be watching football every single weekend from now until February. And they're walking around with wings. They're walking around. They're trying to sit down and drink beer with their husband to relate. And they're watching the TV and they're hearing these terms, pocket, blitz, etc. They have no idea the very basic level what it means. So I'm saying to have another woman who speaks their language, their girl talk, to teach them the very simplistic level of certain terms, what's the issue with that? Go.
I want to hear one more thing she has to say because I'm very interested in this next part before I answer that. Can we play it?
Yep.
Think of the linemen forming a U shape around the quarterback to keep the defenders out. So we go from our left tackle to our right tackle, and then here, like that. The pocket. Ideally, our quarterback, he stays in the pocket, is able to scan the field, and then throws the ball without being tackled. So pretend like our defense is up here. If they're able to get through the offensive line too quickly and get to the quarterback, that's when you'll hear phrases like the pocket collapsed, meaning the protection broke down. Or maybe he escaped the pocket, meaning the quarterback ran out of there. Or how about he's a pocket passer, meaning he thrives throwing the ball within this area. So he stays here and then he darts it downfield. When you have a mobile quarterback like a Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson, they're able to move out of the pocket and make plays while they're on the run. That's what makes them so dangerous. But staying within the pocket gives the quarterbacks a little bit more structure, time, and rhythm. Also, once the quarterback leaves the pocket, they're not considered the quarterback anymore. They're looked at as a runner, just like a running back would be. The defense is allowed to hit them a little more aggressively as they would a running back, as opposed to the protected quarterback. So ladies and boys, the next time you hear someone say, the pocket was clean, you know that means that the quarterback had space, time, and probably delivered a dime.
it's hard to see. It's hard to watch and see because all I could see is, you know, you might take it disrespect, but all I could see is like hellified head. Like I see unbelievable head waiting to happen. Like I see unbelievable head because it's the fact that her neck is very elongated that has a hell of a like throat, and then the lips and mouth are unbelievable. Like I that's all I look at, homie. So I can't answer you respectfly. I can't answer it.
But just
I'm not going to
your own knowledge,
listen to it. You know what I mean?
As your co-host, just for your own knowledge, because I like to protect you when I can. I like to educate you when I can, and I think this is a teachable moment. What you just said right there, that is the reason why these women are calling you a sexist.
Not these women
right there. No
other
that
women.
Moment, right, like that line. Don't say that. Don't talk, please. Like don't talk. Just listen for a minute and like be in the moment. What you just said is the exact epitome of a sexist. You said I can't hear or listen to anything she's saying because her neck shape and her mouth and lip shape tells me that she gives great head. So I can't hear nothing she's saying. That's sexist. Because when you look at her, the only thing you can think about is getting your little dick wet. That's the only thing you think about. So you can hear nothing she's saying.
Sucked, not wet.
That's right
there.
Be
wet, but
that right there is the literal definition of sexist. And even the chat who don't fuck with me and fuck with you, if they remove their emotions and just sit back and look at it logically, then they'll know that I'm telling the truth. So I'm just listen. I'm not mad at you.
I'm be honest.
I'm just telling you. I'm just trying to explain it.
No, I respect your opinion and your take to try to help me out.
Yeah, I love you, JB.
But respectfully, I think I'm just being normal, and I gave her a compliment.
Wow,
that's how I look at myself. I think I gave her a compliment. I said she looks like she could be very, very good at something. It doesn't happen to be the discussion at hand on the board, but it has to do with something. So I said, hey, I think she does something very good, and that's what I'm looking at. I'm not going to look at the pink dot and the green and the blue and the purple lines. I'm going to look at the other attributes that I think she can attribute to society. I didn't think anything was wrong with that. I thought I gave her a compliment, to be honest, respectfully.
Well, you didn't. So, like, it's okay to think something, but it's okay. No, it's okay. You didn't give her a compliment. Like, I know you thought you did. I'm just telling you that you did. So, in summation, all I'm saying is this. She's not trying to coach. She's not trying to get a man's space. She's not trying to do nothing. The video is literally captioned for the girls. She's trying to help them understand the basic level of football. And if you listen to what she said, and respectfully, you and Betty hate women, if you got to remove your emotions and just sit back and listen, she was not wrong in what she said. So that's all I'm saying. Bro.
No. Respectfully, though, it's for the women. That's why I would never watch it or never look. That's what
why we bring it on the show.
No.
Prime example right here. Of you
I just told you why.
To go at women.
I just told you why. Right here. No, I just told you why I brought it on. I wanted to show you, give her a compliment.
No, this whole segment started with you saying showing women coming at you. The first woman came at you in the DMs. This woman didn't say shit to you.
Back in the day, like when real men used to be real men, like we'd be at the bar, chilling or whatever.
Yep.
Like that would have been normal discussion you and I just had. Like you would have been like, I know, man, this motherfucker need to go back to the house and suck on his dick. Like, you know,
I'm in a place for everything.
Yeah, there is. But I'm saying that would have been normal discussion. Like everybody in the chat would agree with me. You and I would have had a regular conversation, and that would have been a conversation. It wouldn't have been like, you know, you women. Like, nah, it would have been anything. It would have been just regular talk.
Those conversations were had at the bar amongst men, not recorded on phone.
It was anytime. It was anytime.
No.
Yeah.
That was not on camera. Homie.
You weren't born yet. Respectfully, you weren't born yet, so you don't know. But I'm trying to tell you.
Homie, what are you talking about?
Like you trying to help me?
Homie.
You know how you just tried to help me? Remember, you just tried to help me. You just tried to help me. You said,
"Yeah,
I'm trying to help you." I'm just telling you. Before you were born, this was just normal life. We had two genders, boys and girls, and then we had And then we had like the hunted and then the hunters, right? We were the hunters.
I'm not 15 years old, Jason.
No, I know, but I'm just, well, still, it was over 30 years ago. I remember I was 19.
You said we had two genders.
What?
As if like I was like, I'm so young that I didn't know it was just men and women. I didn't know that.
I'm saying we had two genders, and then we had a hunted and then the hunters.
Yeah.
And like you and I actually, believe it or not, we were hunters, and we actually chased down the pussy. We chased down the pussy.
We still chase the men. We talking about?
But now. So here's how it goes now.
I go now. Break it down.
I'm chasing pussy.
Yep.
But then I'm like, I feel something, and there's like a dick following me. So now it's another ball game. It's a whole nother world now. I'm chasing pussy. The pussy's chasing pussy. And then I got to do with a dick chasing me look like a female. What? We don't know what's going on, Smitty. Smitty, I'm the hunter. Normal, like it was 30 years ago. I'm hunting. The broad I'm hunting, she so confused. She don't know where she's going. She's now thinking she's the hunter. Because we said, get out the kitchen. She thinks she's supposed to be, the breadwinner now. So she don't cook at all. So then when we say get in the kitchen, it's offensive now. So guess what? I'm chasing this bitch. She's chasing a bitch. So now we're all fucked up. See what I'm saying? And then I gotta take the L out of flag chasing me.
Oh my God.
And then I'm like, what? We don't know. It's a pecking order. The line's been fucked. The line, we used to have a straight line. Now it's like, it's fucked up. So, you know what I'm saying? So like, that was ash, baby. That was ash, Smitty. So like, I don't understand. He was choking on me. And then so like,
fucking stop mid-take. And did
so
the Bill Cosby.
Homie, I don't understand. I don't know what I did.
Bill Cosby, homie.
It's a crazy way to say it, Smitty, but it totally makes sense if you listen to what I just said in a macro way.
Right.
Like the hunted is no longer the hunting. Now the hunted is now getting hunted and
everybody's hunting each other right now.
Yeah, and we don't know what it is.
There's no prey. There's no prey no more.
Guess what that's done?
What?
Confused our little babies. So now the little boys growing up don't know what they are. And now we have to say boy, B-O-I.
What's the difference between B-O-I and B-O-Y? Go.
Little boy. It's like it could be a girl. Or it could be like the made-up human that we discussed.
So it's ambiguous. B-O-I is ambiguous.
Yeah. And I believe it was all created by what we call Karens on the white side, which ultimately comes back to white moms. And Smitty don't like that because he knows that keeps coming back to white moms, and he knows I've been right the whole time.
Damn, homie. It all comes back down to white moms every time. Everything bad, white mom is the center of attention. Well, we appreciate the breakdown. You know what I mean? Sit down, catch your breath. Catch your breath. Appreciate that breakdown for sure. I
didn't lose my breath. I was just standing.
I don't want you to pass out, though. I remember last time I was there, you almost died. And I don't want that happening here live on the show. But I mean, first of all, everybody pound that like button, subscribe. This is Free Game Friday. And if you think this is crazy, it's about to get even crazier. We are 5 people away from 2,000 people again. If we get this right now, that means every day this week, we have got a minimum of 2,000 people live on the show. We're not taking this first break until we hit 2,000.
Is that fact or cap, Bailey?
What? What I just said?
Yeah.
No, Bailey, I'm right. Like we hit 2,000 every single day this week, right? I know I'm not tripping. Or am I? I think I'm right. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure we hit 2 because I look every day, and we're at 1996 right now. We need 4 more people, and the shit just went down 15 people. Fuck.
Because you talked about it, homie. I get it up right now. Hold on, let me retweet it.
The algorithm is not in our favor, homie. I'm pissed off now. Fuck it. Let's go to BPS, and then we're gonna go to commercial break, and then we're gonna come back, and then I think it's time for Big Mac.
2-inch tester. Come right here. Let's call it 2-inch tester. Then we doing the hood. Cross the track. I'm finna smell your we doing the hood. You don't know my struggle, so you can't feel my struggle. How old you is? 28. Oh, you 28, yeah. You ain't under 20 with that smelling like that. You got a little tang.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
Huh?
What
happened?
I mean, I think Boozy smelled her. It's like a little test. He went to go smell the cat to define like what type of woman she was, and he came with the information. He said that you're not under 20 years old with a cat smelling like that, which means she has some experience in that cat.
So her shit stink.
That's an experienced cat.
But her pussy stink.
He didn't say it stink necessarily because he didn't make a stinky face, but he smelled something that told him that it's been fucked multiple times.
Well, nah, there's no way to smell a pussy and tell me it's been taking multiple dicks unless it stinks like straight up badussy.
But that's what I mean. Boozy, if you look at Boozy's face, if you smell something that stink, your natural reaction is to do like this. He didn't do that.
It's
Fuck
pussy
it,
stink.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
Let's roll. Fuck it.
I don't care. It's free game Friday.
It's free game Friday, man. I'll get my coffee break after Matt.
I'll get my water after
it's
Matt.
Friday. Let's get as much time as Matt as we can. It's Friday. It's Colorado.
As much time we can get.
Game day. Colorado game day. We got the Colorado
Georgia
expertise on. So let's bring our main man, 0 to 60 operator owner. Operator, go check him out with Bailey on podcast every single day on YouTube. And the owner of 60 Academy, make sure you chime in. Our main man, Big Matt McChesney, joins the show. Matt, what up?
Good morning.
Matt, it's Colorado. It's Colorado game day. It's a Friday. Football started kind of weird this year. Maybe I'm just not used to it. Thursday was a lot of games last night. Today's a lot of games. And then the weekend's a lot of games. So football's officially back, Matt. And we started the week right before it or of it. Colorado is here. I watched football last night, and I want to get your takes. We got you for a hot minute, and we got all kind of takes. Last night, I'm sure you watch football as much as anyone. The Raiola guy. First time I really sat down and watched him, Matt. It's a fucking embarrassment. Like, I'm really embarrassed by this motherfucker. Like, who the fuck is allowing this cat to absolutely – he's the twin of Patrick Mahomes. He's really mimicked every single part of his life. It's not just a game. It's literally everything. Like, it's embarrassing to watch. And then I watched him, and he looked horrible. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this kid. I know you know more about Nebraska as a rival and the hated ones. I don't get this kid's take. I never knew it was that serious. I thought they were fucking with me. It was a joke. He really is trying to mimic him every single snap and everything he does. You care, or is it a big deal, or where are you at with this whole thing?
I personally, I think it's cool to have, guys you look up to. It's nice to have a role model. It's good to have somebody that you want to like. That you love.
We all did.
When I was a kid, there were certain players, Alfred Williams and Derek Thomas, and
I like Aikman. Yeah,
all the pass rushers. I love those guys. Yeah. Now, as you mature into your own player, you need to be able to separate yourself from everyone else. You can't. It's not a copycat league from a perspective of players. Like, it's copycat league in scheme, but you're not going to find another Patrick Mahomes, even if Raiola wants to be him. Like, it's to the point where he even does this little thing at the beginning of plays. There it is, right there. Like, he's doing the same exact mannerisms, the same everything, and it's a little creepy, bro. Like,
I'm scared, Matt. Personally, I'm not.
It's a little creepy, dude. It seems like celebrity stalker-ish to me.
No, he's perfected every single thing he does. Like,
yeah,
I'm really shocked.
It's really,
pre-game celebration.
It's weird. Like, he looks the same. He licks his fingers the same. He jumps the same. He does everything just like Pat. And
does he have a
I'm
white
not saying
girlfriend,
it's a
Matt?
bad thing if he was as talented as Mahomes, but he's not. Look, they got a win last night. It was a hard-fought game. I was I was almost like concerned and just stupefied why at the end of the game they ran the Z reverse and then a 30-yard sack after getting a first down. Going vertical, they just started to go lateral. I was pulling for Cincinnati, obviously, but at the same time, I'm a huge Matt Rule fan. I think he's going to do a great job there, and I think that Nebraska's on the up. But I'll tell you, Raiola. My advice to this young man is be yourself, bro. You got to find a way to be you, because the entire football world is convinced that you're just a jock sniff and like you can't get enough of Patrick Mahomes, and that's all it's about, and it's all Pat all the time, and all the Patrick Mahomes posters on your wall at home. It's a little fucking weird. That's all I'm saying.
Their offense was bad too. I'm just gonna throw it out there. They better figure something out, because I do not see this team winning many games like that.
No, look. At least they won a close game. Back in the day, they would have blown that game. Like, they were 0-5 under Matt Rule in one-score games from what I heard last night. At least they won the game, and it was a close one. Now, that said, they can't expect the schedule that they play to be able to play like that and win games in the Big Ten. It's just not happening. Their defense
is he going to create a gay brother too?
Huh?
Is he going to create his own gay brother and drunk dad?
He might. His brother might just go gay just because he's so embarrassed. I don't know.
And does his dad
girlfriend though right now? Like, seriously, JB, do you know if he has a white girlfriend?
I think so.
No, he don't.
And guess what? His mom's white.
No.
Fucking white moms, homie. And guess what else? His daddy got 4 DUIs.
Fucking lying, Jason. You're lying, Jason.
I don't know, but if he wants to be Mahomes, that's what has to happen. So, anyway.
I don't think it's like that. Look, his dad, Dominic Raiola, obviously played in the league forever, played center for the Lions. And his uncle is the O-line coach at Nebraska. So,
here's the problem, Matt.
Both their dads were professionals, though.
I'm just saying, I don't want to speculate and shit over that. I think that the kid needs to figure out who he is. There's nothing wrong with being a fan of a quarterback and loving a player. But at some point, he's got to separate Raiola from Mahomes. Because what, are you going to go play him in the NFL and like carry his bag around and shit when you play him? Like, at some point, you got to separate the two.
Matt, here's my issue though. Like, I know the landscape's changed. I get it. I think football's watered down to an extent by allowing more teams in the playoffs. The leagues have been separated. The Pac-12's gone. I mean, everything has changed. I get it.
Oh, it's bad.
But we're playing. I guess my discussion is like we're counting like a win's a win. I don't give a fuck, Matt, Smitty. We all know it doesn't matter who you play. If you get to come away with the win, we got another week to get better. It's better than after a loss. So my point is, though, we're talking Cincinnati, who just became a team that is playoff eligible. What I'm saying is, though, it's not like game one we're starting off Nebraska versus fucking Oklahoma now, like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying some relevance to it. Like, I understand, but it's Cincinnati. Come on. And they struggle bad, or mildly, to say the least, on offense.
They've lost 6 in a row, and they're struggling in the new Big 12, yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team that went to a playoff as a non-Power 5 a few years ago and got shellacked, and then we wonder why. And now they're in the Power 5, or now Group of 4, whatever we call it now. I'm so fucking lost on the whole shit.
Me too.
And now they've lost 6 in a row with the big boys. Big fish eat little fish, Matt. You know that as well as anybody. So let's dive right into your game. Let's dive into tonight's Colorado Buffs. I think they're playing a very, very scary Georgia Tech team. I think Georgia Tech has an option, a path anyway, to win a lot of football games. And I think their QB is very, very good. Their coach is figuring it out. Beat Miami a couple times, big wins. They've tasted it. Where are you at with this game? Any worry? You think Colorado overall is better up front than they have been, and now just got to learn the new offensive skill positions in there? Or do you think this is a scary game one?
Look, this is a challenging opener. That's for damn sure. I mean, it's a harder game than North Dakota State. That's for damn sure. So I wouldn't say I'm concerned. I'm intrigued to see the way that we play without Shador and Travis and Horn and, Wester and then boys on the field. I think they got monumentally better on the offensive line, especially taking Xavier Hill, who was a outstanding tackle at Memphis last year, and putting him at left guard next to Jordan Seaton. The left side of the offensive line is going to be brutal. Like, they are going to smash people's face. I truly believe that. The other three spots, we'll see. I'm very eager to see how they play this evening. Big Larry Johnson, the guy from Tennessee at the right tackle, is a massive human. They are big as shit up front. That doesn't always translate to being good, but they are way more talented. They are better coached, more experience. And I think you have Jordan Seaton, I think, is a special, special talent and a future first-round pick, maybe a future number one pick. The way the tackles go when they get to that point. And then I think Xavier Hill is a high-drafted player too. So if both of them on the left side can solidify that, then I think you can ball control and play the kind of game you want to play. Now, all that said, I've been talking about this on my show all week. You actually have to do it now. 65 yards rushing a game last year is not the way we roll. It's the way they rolled, and they could get away with it because they had Shador and Travis, and it just was what it was. I don't think they can get away with that this year. I just don't. So they've got to figure out a way to more constructively run the football. They need more formation packages, more motion packages, anything to put them in a numbers advantage. They need to be able to walk up, and Sultan needs to be able to call the box and make a play, call adjustment that he doesn't have to second guess because he's going to get yelled at when he comes off the field. So much of tonight is it's the arrow without Shador, without Travis Hunter, and I'm more of a sit back, and rather than just speculate on what I think's going to happen, I really am eager to see what's going to happen. Like I'm as curious as y'all are, as the world is, to what we're about to see. I truly believe this. I think they're either like a 9 or 10 win team or a 9 or 10 loss team. I don't think there's a whole lot of middle ground.
How important is it for them to start fast this season? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, let's say they did lose tonight, by 2 touchdowns or whatever. Like how bad would that be, or is it just one game at the end of the day?
I think it's just one game, good, bad, or win or lose. After this, they've got Delaware, which should be a mop-up win. They have to go on the road to Houston that shut out Stephen F. Austin last night, and they're getting better. And then they have Wyoming at home, who shut out Akron 10-0 last night. So, look, even if this evening goes the opposite direction, if they finish their first month 3-1 going into BYU, 8 p.m. kickoff on a Friday night for, to kick off the Big 12 schedule, even though they've always played Houston, that's acceptable, I guess. But you want to win this game, definitely. No one wants to start 0-1. But at the same time, it's not a program defining win if they do win, and it's not a monumental loss that's going to damn them if they lose. So it is a non-conference game that they can learn a ton about their team. And the public gets to learn a lot about what they're watching. So I think that it's a huge opportunity for both squads. Georgia Tech is trying to get the taste of the 7 overtimes and then the bowl loss out, and CU's trying to move forward off Shador and Travis, and see what we can see moving forward in that regard.
Will you be at the game tonight?
No.
Okay.
Matt, real quick. No, I was gonna say real quick. Boise State got shellacked. I picked that South Florida to blow them out. I picked them to blow them out, and I won some money there.
As did I. I took South Florida on the money line. So
this is the only reason you and I argued last year so heavily, because this is the only reason. And it's curious that I'm not going to make full judgment until tonight, to your points about Travis being gone and all those things from Colorado, what Colorado does without those players. But we clearly saw the importance of Ashton Genty on that football team.
Oh, man, it was a whole thing. And
we've already seen it kind of in preseason with the Raiders, already proving that I think he can sustain himself as a big-time back in this league. They were very, very bad without him. That was how important that dude was. And that's why I was on him for the Heisman all heavy. Did you see that game? Were you shocked? Were you that shocked or impressed with one thing or the other?
I thought South Florida was really motivated, and they looked good, and they looked like it was their Super Bowl, bro. So I don't know. We'll see what Boise's returning their whole damn team other than Gentry, and they got just shit stomped. They got totally shellacked. Now
I don't think they rushed the football for more than 60 yards. I don't know, but
yeah. But look, some of those, you know, teams going down south at the beginning of the year, especially in Florida, it's a buzzsaw, bro. It's why I picked South Florida, simply because of that reason. So this, again, for Boise, this is an opportunity for them to figure out who they really are. You're not last year's team. You're probably not a playoff team unless they go on some miraculous run and don't lose again all year. But it's an opportunity for them to figure it out. And, you know, Spencer Danielson is a good head coach, but he cringes the shit out of me. He's just cringy. And they'll get better, but I don't know if this is the year for Boise. Somebody in the chat thinks that I'm banned from Folsom, bro.
What?
My son tore his knee up really bad last Friday. He can't play tonight, so this is our last week out. I'm back to coaching next week. We play at the same time they play. Where do you guys come up with this shit?
The fact that you have to even
ignore them, man. You know our chat is insane.
Matt, go ahead, Smitty. Real quick before we ask him about Dion's take, I know you had a question.
With me?
Are you done?
No, I had no question.
Oh, I wanted to ask him about Micah.
Stop crying about my son. Who are these people, bro? I'm just telling you what's going on.
They're bitches.
You're good, man.
Fucking assholes.
They're trying to just troll you to make you mad. Ignore them.
Hey, Matt, this happened. This happened last night. I predicted it to happen. You know the salary cap. You understand shit like this and how it works. I said to Smitty yesterday that I thought it was going to happen because I think that Jerry Jones is on the end of his run, and I think he realizes that maybe I'll change the narrative. Maybe I'll trade a big-time guy instead of play the Emmitt Smith deal that I did and Charles Haley and Troy Aikman. Maybe this time I'll trade a motherfucker and try to figure it out that way. And then maybe you never know. If Dak doesn't have a good year, maybe they get rid of cut bait with that big deal too and go after an Arch Manning or Klubnik or one of these quarterbacks in this draft. Right. Having said that, though, where are you at with the actual trade? Who won it? Why? And why did you trade it? My biggest question to you, Matt, why to an NFC team, A, and to the team that's beat your ass twice in a row, once in the playoffs, B, Green Bay?
Yeah, man, I don't really have a problem with them trading him if that's their prerogative, but don't trade him to the Packers. You might as well trade him to the fucking Eagles. Like, you're going to have to go through these people to get anywhere you want to go. It's not like the Packers are getting worse. Jerry Jones and his reluctance to just talk to an agent essentially is why this happened.
Right.
Like, the Parsons agent is one of the most well-respected guys in the game.
Look at it.
He represents a ton of guys, and he does it with class and does it the right way. I didn't see Parsons out there talking shit necessarily. Do I think he's a little bit of a cancer? Yeah, but he needed to do that. The more I think about it, that he needed to do it to push his own narrative and get his money. They could have figured out a way to make this work easily.
And Jerry said that actually. They asked him. He said I could have signed him back in March or something like that.
Yeah, but Jerry's a control freak, bro, to the point that, like, keep in mind this guy got rid of his coach after he won back-to-back Super Bowls. So there's something else wrong there. We all know that Jerry Jones is a control freak and he's having a real hard time sharing power or credit. That's another thing. Like, a lot of guys just can't handle someone else getting a little bit of shine when they think it's all about them.
Matt, let's break this straight down like no one else will.
It's a bad look for the Cowboys.
I want to break it down like no other show will. Where are you at? Here's my take. I think he's one-dimensional. Jerry Jones took a shot at him saying we want to stop the run. I thought it was hilarious. I don't believe he plays the run very well. Smitty and I have kind of dove into this throughout the year when the trade discussion started. But I want to dive into brass tacks here. 5 years versus 4-year deal. $40.5 million versus $45 million. And if you look at the two states and their taxes and such, overall, basically, he's going to make about $100,000 more. So to me, it seemed like it was a lot of ego involved, both sides, and that he just wanted out clearly. Now, that being said, Matt, you're going from playing indoors with an open and closed roof in a warmer city in Dallas, climate-wise. You know better than anybody. Mm-hmm. It's a different fucking ball game going outside and taking on the wrong arm. Trying to take on the puller, trying to take on the sniffer. You're going to take a face mask to that arm in 13-degree weather. It's going to be a fucking different game. So I'm trying to figure out how is he going to be a two-dimensional player in Green Bay when he couldn't even do it in a warmer climate in Dallas. That's my take.
Look, do I think Micah Parsons is worth $47 million a year? No way. I just don't see it. So, but if the Packers think he's the missing piece, then this could be a Reggie White deal, and it could work out great for both teams.
Could be a Herschel Walker deal for them. Yeah.
Dallas is so dumb though. Like if this was going to happen, imagine doing it right before the draft and how much they could have got.
Why not March, right? Yeah, March. Yeah.
I mean, fuck. Any time other than now, right before the season, where you're just trying to offload them and then they try and spin it like it somehow was a benefit to them. I don't know. I think that the Cowboys, they've got to do a good job of picking first rounders now. They're going to have 3 first-round picks, their own, plus 2 from the Packers. And they got Kenny Clark, who, don't get me wrong, Kenny Clark's a hell of a player. 3 technique, has made some Pro Bowls, but I don't know if he's going to be like this monumental run stuffer. You know, he's a great player, but run defense is about like the whole. We've all got to be in the same gap and doing our jobs together, and they've notoriously struggled with that, regardless of whom they have playing defense. So whether it's Crawford and Dexter Lawrence and guys like that, they were still terrible. So this is a really unique situation where it's literally step back and I guess we'll see. Like we will see. We'll see, and that's
Gary. You got
pretty much all I can say about it.
Who's the other kid? Gary in Green Bay, the other pass rusher?
Rashawn Gary.
Yeah. He's a good player, but he's not Micah Parsons. But he does play the run a little bit better. Look, will I agree that Micah Parsons is dog shit against the run? Yeah, but again, playing the run is an effort thing, and he just wants to pass rush. So when he wants to play the run and he wants to get dirty and put his nose in there,
he can hold his own.
He does a pretty good job.
Yeah, he's capable.
Yeah, when he wants to do it, he does a pretty good job. The question is, how often does he actually want to do it?
Matt, I got a question for you.
$47 million, does he think he needs to? Like,
I got a question for both of you guys. Why wasn't any of this big time act drafting wideouts, trading for when Aaron Rodgers was there? They never did no fucking trade like this.
They clowning right now. They fucking getting receivers, JB.
It's crazy, right?
Everything Aaron Rodgers wanted, they're getting after he left.
I remember we started this show, Smitty, well before you. We started the show like 4 fucking years ago. Me and Matt started doing this morning show, and Matt was going in on Green Bay like before Aaron was traded. Like, why the fuck haven't they got him a wideout? Why? And we used to break this down.
Never.
And then he leaves and they continue to draft wideouts. They fucking make big trade like this. Like, holy fuck, man. They're just fucking slapping shit out of his ass on the way out, man. It's fucking crazy to me.
It's crazy. Look, you have that unbelievable talent in Aaron Rodgers, regardless of how much of a weirdo he is. They didn't draft the first round receiver the whole time they had him, and they almost refused to go out and spend money on defense and really fortify around him. And it's how much more if you made – how many NFC title games did Aaron Rodgers lose in this time in Green Bay? 5?
Lost to Frisco
at least
4.
5, right?
Lost to Frisco 4 of them, yeah.
Let's say that he has any kind of support and they win 1 or 2 more of those. And
yeah, now you're
rather than 1. Who knows if they got another?
Now you're Mount Rushmore. Now you're Mount Rushmore in him.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? There's like that's crazy.
It all plays into the same shitstorm. So again, Green Bay is a franchise that usually does things right, even though they're super cheap. And Dallas is a franchise that usually does shit wrong, even though they have this perception that they're not cheap. They are. They're cheap as fuck. So,
Matt, Smitty, are you guys today that we wake up with this trade? Are you putting Green Bay as the NFC favorite over Philly or the Rams now?
No. They are more dangerous.
I still think they're third or fourth.
Yeah, I'm with Matt on this one. I agree with Matt. They're more dangerous. Anytime you get a pass rusher like this, I mean, the guy, like you said, 12 plus sacks in his first, it was 4 seasons. Only other person to do that is Reggie White. I'm not trying to Mike is still a hell of a player now. Everybody got their flaws, but he's a hell of a player. He's going to immediately impact that team and make them better. But the Rams, man, if Matthew Stafford is healthy and his back's okay, they're super scary, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Philly just won last year. They're still loaded. And then, you know me, I like the Commanders. I know Jaden is young and people are saying sophomore slump. We'll see. I get it. But, I mean, those guys played the NFC Championship game just last year. So the Packers got to show me. Jordan Love, as talented as he is, I haven't seen that next step yet. I haven't seen that it factor, that shows me he can really do it. So I need to wait and see, kind of like Matt said, and see what they do. But yeah, I'm probably third or fourth place right now.
I'm the same way. I got a phone call last night, a FaceTime video, Matt, and there's no volume on it, so we're going to show you. But this call came in specifically about what you just said, between two very well-known people. They mentioned that the NFC, like this person is very, boisterous and to
say the least.
Yeah, take a look at just the two faces, Matt, and then you'll see what conversation we had. But
oh God, holy shit, Pac-Man and Manziel.
And JB.
I'll listen to Pac-Man.
And JB.
I'll listen to Pac-Man but Johnny can miss me.
You don't fuck with Johnny?
It's not that I don't fuck with him. I don't know how anybody can take his analysis seriously.
No, it wasn't. No, they came on just like fucking NFC shitty anyway. Pac-Man's just lying. He's yelling at me. NFC shitty. Fuck, because he's a Jerry Jones guy because Jerry paid him, and so Pac-Man's like, fuck this dumb shit. Because Michael Irvin just had went on a podcast 5 minutes prior. He ain't going nowhere, and then it happens, and Pac-Man talked to Irvin, I guess, and called me. Yeah. This shit is crazy how it worked out. But you believe Pac-Man's correct? The NFC now, he's like, dude, I wouldn't be shocked if Dallas is in the fucking NFC title game. I wouldn't be shocked if Green Bay's in the NFC title game. I wouldn't be shocked. He goes, the NFC's kind of watered down over there.
Kind of watered down.
The Niners, the Seahawks. There's really not a team other than Eagles. And
the NFC is about as flatlined as you can get other than the Eagles. Like the Eagles are up here, and then everybody else is trying to jockey for that second spot. And we don't know if they're worthy of the second spot or not. So this is a situation where the 7 seed will probably be as good as the 2 seed when we get into the playoffs. I think in the AFC specifically, you're going to have a bunch of teams like if you don't win 11 games, have fun trying to get in the AFC playoffs. On the defensive side or on the NFC side of things, there's situations where a division winner can sneak in. But again, bro, like a 9-8 football team, I don't think that they're a playoff caliber team this year. I just don't see how it happens. Especially
Matt, to address the chat, I don't know
how flatlined everybody is in the NFC.
Yeah, to address the chat, I don't know how we're trolling because I'm a fact-based guy. The Detroit Lions have 2 new coordinators. You guys thinking that's not a thing? You're out of your fucking mind. They got 2 new coordinators. I think they're going to rely heavy on Gibbs in the run game. They got weapons, of course. Goff's experienced. I love their head coach, but they got 2 new coordinators. It's going to matter somewhat. You got Minnesota with a new QB, and he's really, in essence, a rookie. However you want to spin it, in essence, he's a rookie. You got Chicago, it's a coin flip on did they get better because who's at the helm calling the plays. And then you got Green Bay, who just
Parsons.
That's what I'm saying. Then you got Green Bay, who just made this trade, and now so Smitty's point, I'm with him. Jordan Love, he's still a work in progress to me to get over the hump after they paid him. You go NFC East, Matt, the Giants will be better. I think the Giants are underrated up front. Their D-line is very fucking legit.
They'll be better.
They'll be better, but they're not going to I'm not saying a playoff team, but I'm saying they may be a team you don't want to play late to get in the fucking playoffs is my point. You got the Niners who we don't even know what they are right now. You got the Seahawks who are reeling from losing certain people. The Rams, if Stafford's healthy, I put them in the top. And then you got the Commanders who went to the playoffs on a deep run, but this is sophomore slump season for quarterbacks in this league. I'm not saying Jaden will, but in history, most guys struggle their second year. So I'm just throwing it out there. The NFC, and don't even talk the NFC South. So, like, I'm just saying, like, let's be honest. The NFC kind of is a little bit of.
JB, Leah said, let's go Giants in the chat. So,
the Giants ain't winning.
Giants going to win it all then. Giants going to win it all then.
Yeah, I'm all in on the Giants now.
You could potentially get one team out of the East.
I'm all the way in.
We're all in it, Leah.
I don't care who starts. I don't care if it's Russell, fucking Jameis, fucking Jackson Dart. I'm all in.
Just because Leah said it.
Yep. Strong defense.
Again, Matt.
Yeah, no offense, Leah, but the Giants ain't doing shit.
Great D line. How'd they win a Super Bowl though, Matt, back in the day? Great
Come
front.
on, dog. Come on, man.
Hey, Matt.
Don't start with me with this shit.
Matt,
what?
He's trolling you because you know why?
I don't know why.
Plus, he's undefeated.
We can talk offline.
Well, yeah, we know that shit, but what does that have to do with the Giants?
Well, you didn't see the picture of the person that posted that?
I did not see the picture.
Show the picture, baby. Show the picture, baby.
Well, that's why. Because we should be on the same page right now.
Fucking pictures. What pictures, man?
We'll see.
I love that, man. I love pictures.
This a little tiny ass piano. Cool.
Well, you gotta go to
Twitter. She gonna like go ref the game or some shit? She gonna start coaching the receivers?
It's
and
a
that's
lot
the feminists are after me right now, Matt. Don't
I
start.
know they are, dog. They're coming after your ass.
The feminists are fucking.
Yeah, but you're not wrong. Have an old girl on there the other day, and she's like, "My ex-husband was in the league, so I can talk." And I was like, "Fuck, here we go." Your ex, your ex-husband's in, so you get to talk about shut the fuck.
Hey Matt, I was a failure in life, she said, but she's got 2 divorces.
She didn't say that. She said you failed. She didn't say you failed.
She has 2 divorces and a fucking crackhead ex-boyfriend, Lamar Odom.
I just don't understand how, like, when you said, and of course people are gonna fucking scoff at this and fucking, think it's bullshit. But when you were like, so when I'm passionate, I'm an asshole, but when you're passionate, you're passionate. That's exactly what happens to me all the time too. It's fuck that. You can't have it both ways.
That was a good bar. That was your best bar, JB, of the whole rant.
Not really.
No, for real. What Matt just said was your best line.
I thought it was very well done. And look, I didn't think you two were necessarily attacking each other. Thought it was a pretty productive conversation.
But it's like a female, Matt. It goes back to my female takes though. Like, you can't have a discussion with a female because she wants to control everything being said in the narrative. So guess what? Anytime you yell, you're interrupting her. No, we're on a show. Us 3 right here interrupt each other all the time because we're having a banter back and forth. She didn't understand that. She thought it was rude and disrespectful. And I'm like, well,
and we're virtual too, which we all know we do the show so much that sometimes Matt is talking and maybe my shit is lagging and I jump in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not intentional. It's just the way the shit works.
That's what I don't understand why she didn't know that though. That's the point. Why don't she know that? She does shows all the time. She has 500,000.
She hasn't been in a meeting where all the men are talking about players and interrupting each other and cursing at each other and fighting and then moving on immediately afterwards. That'd be my reasoning, maybe. When you asked her what a 3 technique was, though, it was like talk show gold, bro. Like, I thought it was shit, and I don't need to know. And I was like, how do you not need to know that?
It'd be the biggest asshole. Because, that question had nothing to do, in that moment, had nothing to do with nothing. You were just
but it's a basic, JV-ass question. Like, what is a 3 technique?
Hey, Matt, the question was simply to say,
maybe an asshole.
I could have been the dick, Matt, and just hung up the phone because at that point, there's no reason to talk football no more. You see what I'm saying? That was the whole reason behind it.
You are a dick, but you did it in a very classy way.
Thank you, Matt.
Did you see Stan Rout's comment underneath your video? He was like, in all fairness, he said, I coached DBs with so-and-so for 5 years, and I didn't know. I'm going to try to find a quote. I put it in.
Who said that?
Our guy, Stanford Rout, who we had on the show, played in the league for 10 years.
Oh.
Raider, DB, corner. Yeah. Solid player.
Good player.
He's basically saying, I coached and played DB for a long time. I didn't know a lot of shit with the D-line.
Yeah. Well, no, Matt and I've had that discussion though. I talked to Willie McGinnis and all these guys. Players don't even realize it unless you're really want to be a coach or a savant. You just play your position. Willie McGinnis told me for years, I had fucking B gap, homie, in Bill Belichick's system. I didn't know the fuck nothing going around me.
I don't know a lot. I know the basic shit about coverage, but I don't know like all like fucking palms coverage. What exactly?
Yeah.
Who's I don't know.
But to Matt's point, that me and Matt always have this discussion. That's why great players aren't necessarily fucking great coaches. There's very few of them. So I'm just saying.
Unless you're coaching your position, though. Like Matt knows fucking O-line, D-line, like fucking this. So he can do that all day. You know?
Yeah.
Matt, I kind of know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Matt, let's dive into Deion Sanders. He suggests paying players. He's suggesting paying players who reach the college football playoff and pay them more if they win. Now it's equality. Now it's even, and every player is making the same amount of money. He's saying it's even, and everyone will make the same amount of money if his model that he suggested goes forward. Give us your take on this. What you think about this one?
So when you make the playoff, you get a flat number, and then each round you go, you get more.
Kind of like an incentive arena league contract.
Sounds like the NFL.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with this at all. So, the more the guys can get paid, the better. If you're going to cut out third party and you're going to, make rules and regulations that aren't really there because there are no rules and regulations, this is another opportunity for the guys to get a little bit of change. So, I had a really long conversation with the general manager at Oklahoma yesterday, Jim Nagy, who's awesome. They obviously just brought in Deacon Schmidt, and we're talking about the business side of things and how things can get misconstrued and overevaluated and overvalued, and how guys get undervalued, and like what number is the real number to, set a baseline on where to negotiate, how to negotiate. At least this is a flatline number that you can't negotiate. And I think there needs to be a little bit more of that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like this is a bonus. You make the playoff, you make $50,000 the first round, you make $150,000 the second round, you make $300,000 the third round, you make $500,000 if you make the title or whatever the fuck. That would simply be looked at as incentive and a way to put some money in your pocket and more motivation, the monetary motivation that it is. All that said, I'm sure that there'll be one or two assholes in the group that just don't feel like they're, being valued properly, or they don't think that what is going on is fair. So I think it's a good idea. But again, it all comes down to everybody working together, and that's going to be pretty fucking tough.
Always is.
Yeah. Smitty, you like it?
I like it. I love it. Like you say, I think it's a win-win for all parties. Like you said, it's an incentive. Anytime you have an incentive, it's good because it just motivates the players, the coaches, everybody to be great. You know what I'm saying? You should not listen. You should already have that anyway. Of course, we all know that. But money talks, and being able to have an extra 6 figures in your account, if you make it, it's going to be extra incentive to make sure you get there. So I like it. I think it makes it simple, and I think it should go.
Macro wise, I'm thinking macro here. I think Deion's saying this for the simple fact to get the players to not opt out, to play the games, to have some sort of incentive. And I think they need to do it for bowl games too, like it used to be. Now we're incentivizing bowl games, which is sad. But at the end of the day, if you want to see great games all the way around, and
I've said that before.
Other than I'm just saying that's why I think he's actually doing it. Yeah. But he's making it a different route for the playoffs. But I think we need to do it everywhere because the bowl games are shit, bro. I mean, they're horrible. So I'm just saying, we got to do something to figure out postseason play, not just playoffs. Because the more teams you add to the playoffs, that's why I'm against the more shit. The less these bowl games mean. That's all it's going to come down to. We're going to get rid of bowl games soon.
What about an NIL tournament?
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be college basketball.
Not-invited league.
Yeah, it's the NIT. That's what I'm saying.
NIT.
That's what it is.
When I was growing up, bowl games were like super important. It was like, damn,
the Holiday Bowl was a big deal, Matt. Remember the Holiday Bowl, the Freedom Bowl, the fucking
any bowl game you could get into was a big deal back in the day.
I'm afraid this right here deteriorates that part even more.
I made the GoDaddy Bowl. I was happy in the motherfucking ball. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and that was a fairly new bowl at that time.
Right, it was. Yeah,
that was the female driver, the car race driver.
Patrick. Aaron Rodgers' ex.
Yeah. So like,
wasn't that GoDaddy?
Yeah, GoDaddy Bowl. So like,
There
I
you
don't know.
go.
Now we got the peanut butter jelly bowl and the fucking
Pop-Tart bowl. And
now we got fucking McAfee and Dion has their own bowl, right?
Mayonnaise bowl. That one's gross.
Yeah, the fucking mayonnaise bowl.
The mayonnaise bowl?
Yeah, man. Don't they douse one of the coaches with fucking mayonnaise after they win or some shit? That's nasty.
Yeah, I don't know. Matt,
I
let's dive into some.
played the Beef O'Brady's Bowl in St. Petersburg. Beef O'Brady's.
Matt, before you get out of here, let's dive into some games tonight. We already gave Colorado. You already got that, but we got some. There's a lot of games this weekend. There's a lot of big games. I want to dive right into the big one Saturday, Texas, Ohio State. I wish it wasn't at 9 a.m. on the West Coast. That's the only fucking problem I have. 9 a.m. But Ohio State, Texas. I think there's a quarterback. There's a camaraderie between Arch Manning and Sark to me that gives them the advantage. And then you're breaking in a new QB with Ryan Day on the defending national championship team, who lost a lot. They both lost some pieces, but they got a young QB with arguably the best player in college football with the Smith kid, the wideout. So can they get him the rock? And Texas did a damn good job on him last year, shutting him down. I'm curious what you think. In this particular big game, 1 versus 2 for the first time ever in AP history that one's facing 2 to start the season.
Look, I think Ohio State being, underdogs in the shoe is crazy. They're defending national champions. I know they're reloading, and I know Arch Manning's coming back for Texas, but I think Ohio State wins the game. I don't know if they do it in dominating fashion, but I do think they win. We'll see about Arch. I'm, crowning Arch Manning this early, it makes sense. I mean, his last name's Manning. He's Arch Manning. He's going to be a hell of a player. He's already a hell of a player. All that said, it's put up or shut up time again. That's why I love football so much, man, because now it's no longer about talking. The lights come on. Tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, Notre Dame, Miami play Sunday night. Like, the lights come on. We're gonna see what we can see here. Catholics and Convicts Part 2. So,
Steve Kim's there. Steve Kim's gonna be there live, giving us some insight.
As he should be. So I'm very eager to see how this plays out. For the simple fact that these are the kind of games that set up your season. Like, you go out and win this fucking game, and you are on a trajectory where you go out and lose this game, and people start talking about like what you have to do to even get in, and that's after 1 week. So we'll see what happens, but I think Texas. Everyone's sitting here talking about how great Texas is and how they're going to, shake the world up in college football this year, and Arch Manning's going to do this, that, or the other, and that's what's going to happen. Ohio State's just laying back in the weeds, going, we just won the Natty. No one's talking about us. No one even knows where a quarterback is. And they're disrespecting our head coach, who finally got over the hump, yet he's still being disrespected. Sarkisian, who has never even, walked up the hill to even attempt to get over the hump. So I think that Ohio State will use all of that to their advantage and bring Texas into the buzzsaw and whip that ass.
All right, I'm going to move all over here with you. Just hang with me. Tonight, Baylor-Auburn, I believe, is a critical game for Auburn's head coach. Obviously, Hugh Freeze, as he's facing some big-time scrutiny playing golf and all these other things during the offseason. This game is going on tonight, 5 o'clock. Auburn -1.5. We've already did our betting, but let's give the insight of the game. Do you think I'm expecting Auburn to win the football game because he has to win it? Like, it's Auburn. But that's not as easy said as done. You got Baylor or Auburn tonight?
I got Baylor at home. I think that playing in Waco is something different. I think Baylor is a really good football team. I think they're going to have a lot to say in the Big 12 this year. Last year they were okay. This year I think they've got a real chance. So Auburn is. When you go out and hire Hugh Freeze, you have to be prepared for all the distractions that come with Hugh Freeze. And I'm not surprised that it's happened like this. And I'm not going to be surprised when they fire his ass because they're average this year again. And it starts this evening. I think that they will be penalty ridden. The offense will underachieve. The quarterback's going to take the blame when it's really Hugh Freeze. The defense will play hard, but at some point they're going to break under the constant strain and stress of supporting the offense and trying to play defense. And I think that Baylor's offense, on the other hand, is going to be efficient and effective and, figure out a way to control time of possession and then essentially figure out a way to control the football game and move forward there with a big, big W over an SEC team.
There's 3 more games on the slate, Smitty. Alabama, Florida State. Norvell.
By a lot.
Yeah, Florida State. If this is an ugly game.
Belt to ass.
If it's an ugly game, does Norvell get through the season?
No. I don't see how he can get through the season regardless. Like, it's just
I'm with you kind of.
At some point, there's got to be some recourse back at who's running shit. And especially if they go out and they don't look good tonight and they get shit stomped and then they're struggling, I can see him gone pretty quick.
I'm going to go Bama. I'm curious to see Castaneda's kid and what, and then I want to see Alabama.
800, that super average quarterback that essentially quit on his team last year because Bill O'Brien was too hard on him, got $800,000 fucking dollars. Like, I'm sorry, but number one, I don't think he's worth 800 G's. I don't think he's that good of a player at the quarterback position. He's a good athlete, but I don't know if he's a good quarterback. And then number two, like, really? 800 G's for quitting on your team and walking out on Bill O'Brien? And
man, we're in the fucking
you played the wrong era.
Hey, man, it's the fucking.
You played the wrong era, Matt.
Well, what the fuck? That's who they identified as the guy. Like, this is the guy we want to bring in and lead our team this year. The guy that quit on his team and gave his coach a bunch of shit. Let's give him 800 G's. What the fuck?
We're in the fucking era.
1.2 I played today. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Smitty, but this is the fucking era of entitlement that I talk about all the time. This is what it is. You could fucking quit, shit on your fucking team in one place and get paid in the other place. It's just fucking.
Because coaches are desperate though, because to your point, they get fired like fucking like this. So they feel like if there's anybody out there who could potentially make them better immediately, they gotta do whatever it takes. So I understand it, but it's fucked up.
Matt, I think there's 2 or 3 returning teams that return their starting QB. Everybody else is a portal QB or a freshman.
Like, LSU, crazy. Clemson,
Texas.
That's going to be a hell of a game too. Who's the real death? Who's the real Death Valley? LSU or Clemson?
That's going to be
LSU.
Wait to watch that.
Yeah. Over time, probably, yeah. Well, that's the game. That's the game, Matt. That's the game, Matt. That's the next game I wanted to ask you about. Clemson, LSU. Clemson gets mollywopped by an SEC team. They lost 3 times last year. All 3 losses to SEC teams: Georgia, Texas, and South Carolina. Yep. They play LSU. They started last year with Georgia and got absolutely mollywopped. I think this Clemson team reminds me of the team that they had with Trevor and Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Watson. Their front 4 is as good as anybody in football. I do like Clay Klubnik. I think he's the best QB in college football, returning with Dabo. I like Clemson, and I like Clemson to go make a deep run in the whole thing, but I like them to beat Brian Kelly's LSU team. Are you're leaning LSU, it sounds like?
I am. I'm going to take LSU on the road.
Wow.
Just because I think they're going last year's opening loss to SC. I don't see it happening twice. I think that this will be the importance put on this game is going to be huge. It's fighting for the real Death Valley. It's national TV, huge game. I think that this is an opportunity for Brian Kelly to really motivate his quarterback and say, you're a better player than Klubnik, and you've got to go prove it now. This is your opportunity to prove that. And I don't know, I just feel like LSU as an underdog with everybody talking shit about how, they're not very good and Brian Kelly needs to move on and yada, yada. I think that's a caged animal that you just got to unlock the cage, and I think they'll go. Last year at this time, we were talking about them beating SC by 4 touchdowns. Now we're talking about them losing to Clemson by, whatever the clip's going to be. So it's a different narrative, and I think that I think LSU is going to really benefit from that, hopefully.
If Clemson's who I think they are, and they're the team that dominated Alabama in the Natty, and that team that I think this team reminds me of, then I think to show that they're going to have to really, I think they really put it on LSU. Actually, I think they're going to have to show that to show me that I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I think if they're going to be the team everyone's thinking they are, then they're going to have to go in here today and prove that Brian Kelly's probably going to be on the hot seat very soon.
This is a big game for both of them, though.
It's huge. It's huge. Like it can determine people's futures.
The last one, you alluded to the last one. Notre Dame, Miami, convicts and Catholics. Repeat, always a classic. Notre Dame's 6th ranked, Miami's 10th. A lot of pressure on Mario Cristobal. I'll be honest. I don't think people really talk about that enough. One of the very few O-line guys that are head coaches in this thing. Where you at with this game? A Sunday night game, and I believe it's after the Virginia Tech South Carolina game, which could be an underrated game as well. But Miami, Notre Dame is going to be interesting. Where you at? What's your gut telling you?
Look, this is a nostalgic game that takes you back. I love seeing the two helmets line up against each other. That's awesome. It's big time ranking, top 10 game, 10-6, a team that played for the Natty last year, and a team that kind of fucked up their opportunity at the end of the season and should have been in the playoff, but obviously screwed it up. I think that Miami protects home field and gets a big win at home over Notre Dame, and that's huge for them. I think Cristobal is in a position this year where he's got to take that next step. They have to make the playoff. He needs to win the ACC and just progress, right? And keep progressing. They went out and got the number 1 offensive lineman in the entire high school recruiting landscape last year in Jackson Cantwell. He's going to be on the field for him. Kid's a freak. That's what you're expecting out of Cristobal. You want to have the best offensive line in the country, and they're just going to get better and better there as they continue down this road. But I'll take Miami to beat Notre Dame to open the season this evening.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday, my bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Football's back, Matt. That's all I know. Football's back, and we got NFL next week. We got NFL next week, Matt. We're gonna start breaking that down. We'll get back on the DV Sport. We'll get all that going with you. Enjoy tonight. Enjoy the weekend. Hope your son's doing well. And we'll see you Monday. Oh, no, we won't. Monday's a holiday.
See you Tuesday.
Enjoy Labor Day, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See you Tuesday morning at 8.
Peace.
Clap it up for Big Matt McChesney. Drop the bomb a few times, baby, in the background. Shout out to Matt, man. There we go, man. Pound that like button, subscribe. We at 2,300 people right now, man, live. Let's get to 3,000. Fuck it.
It's going to be interesting. Fuck it. It's going to be interesting. This first week's going to define a lot.
Yeah, it is. For a lot of teams.
I don't trust Mario Cristobal, and I don't trust Freeman. There's just because I just don't trust them in big games. Like, I don't trust these two guys in big games. So, this is going to come down to players. And Carson Beck, we don't know what guy he is. Is he the guy that started off at Georgia that was, predicted to be one of the top draft picks? Or is he a guy that, got with the little broad and fucking, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. He's not dating the Cavender twin anymore. So now he's back to that fucking mind. He's back fucking hoes. He's back in these streets. He's back in the play. And he's in Miami? You think he think his counting skyrocket, homie? He's in Miami and he's the starting quarterback, white boy with the tattoo on the arm. He fucking hoes right now, homie. He's feeling good. He's feeling loose. His confidence is skyrocketing. He's feeling high. He's got weapons all around him. Carson Beck is going to be a Heisman finalist this year. You book it.
Can't trust him.
Is he white?
I don't trust it. I don't trust.
Does he got white mom?
I don't trust white college QBs unless you can run triple, you can out freak some Trevor Lawrence in college, or there's only a few white.
So you only trust white college QBs with black traits?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Then when you go to the NFL, I don't trust black quarterbacks.
Right.
You see, again, you're trying to fill me out.
You're complex. I don't know. Like me as your co-host, as your black co-host.
Yeah, complex.
I don't know how to take that. I don't know if I should be mad, happy, appreciate.
Is it racist? Is it borderline? Yeah, you don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
I got people coming to me like, hey, how you?
Yeah. Like,
some people come in like, hey, we love you. So I don't know what to do. Yeah. I don't know.
You're all fucked up right now, really.
Yeah. My brain
like,
fight.
You don't sleep well at night because you're like trying to figure it out. Since Fox fired you, you're kind of like figuring it out.
I'm trying to figure everything out. I'm trying to figure the show out, sponsors.
Like, can we really make it with him? Can we really get the big bag? Or do I need to cut bait? Do I need to cut bait and go back to like the porch? Yeah.
Oh. I am gonna bring the porch back though and do an 8-episode limited series. I'll keep y'all posted though.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. We're so big now. Nobody cares no more about that.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
They will care, and disrespectfully. It's not respectfully. Nobody watches the other shit that you used to do.
Somebody asked me last night, should I bring Sarah Blake back on for a show?
Who is that? Who's Sarah
That's Blake? The upside down Coke bottle.
I've never even seen her before.
She's horrible looking. I want to get back to
I blame you for bringing her on.
We're gonna take a commercial break. Now I was gonna bring her on just like fuck with her, but
I'm saying for bringing her on in the first place. I blame you. Is Shaun Key coming on today?
Yeah.
Well, we need to go to break right now then, because we haven't took a break yet. I gotta pee in my back hurt. I need to stretch. So let's go to commercial break, please. We gotta show our Valor commercial too. We gotta do a lot of shit that we haven't done yet. So let's do that. We'll come back. We'll get Shaun, and we'll free game the last hour. Go ahead, Jason.
I don't think we asked the poll question.
Did we not?
I don't know.
What was it?
No, we didn't. Bailey's like, no, you fucked up.
It's not that important.
We talked about it though, but I didn't get your specific take that I got to bet with later, so I need it.
You might have to ask it with Shaun, because we got to go to break right now.
All right. You're really like sold on like you want to go bad, like you got to go bad or something.
I need to stay. I need to stretch. I need to like pee. I haven't drunk water the whole show, and for our obligations, we need to show the fucking commercial. So I'm trying to educate you how to be a businessman, JB. When you make agreements and there's certain like things that you agree upon, deliverables, you have to do it. It's not like I do it when I want to or I'll decide to do it. Like, no, you do that shit per show. So we got to show that before the show's over.
Really don't. We can do whatever we want. But
fuck it, take all the logos off the screen.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But I'm not listening.
Take all the brand logos off the screen then for the rest of the show then. Fuck it. And see if they pay us.
We're not gonna do that.
All right then.
I like how it looks.
He did it quick though. I like how he did it that quick though.
We'll be back in 5 with Shaun King. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. Back at it on the Coach AB Show with Big Smitty, as we have a proud new sponsor. Valor is getting me excited. I am fucking hyped. This new drink. Fuck you doing, homie?
Yeah, my fault, man.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm sorry, man. That drive killed me, man. I'm exhausted. 2-hour drive.
Oh, you don't know why I'm excited and hyped already? No, I know it's 5 a.m, but goddamn, homie.
What's going on, homie?
We got this new sponsor. Valor.
Valor?
Hold on, man. You haven't had a Valor?
You ain't tell me about Valor.
You're that tired.
You didn't tell me about Valor.
Look at this.
I mean, the can looks dope. What is it?
Valor Energy, homie.
All right, well, let me try it real quick, man.
You want to fucking pick me up? Shit.
Does it really work?
What? Watch out, homie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It's
bullshit?
It's instant energy, homie. It's instant energy, homie.
So you're hyped right now.
It's instant energy, homie. Oh,
cheers.
Cheers.
Valor.
Blueberries and cream, nitrogen infused.
No, berries and cream.
No, this is my
infused.
favorite. Blueberries and cream, my favorite flavor.
Berries and cream.
Blueberries. Matter of fact, I got another one over here. Orange cream infused, homie.
Wait up, there's 3 different colors?
3 right here. I heard it's more on the website.
Kelly, you like Valor?
You like it too, Kelly? The dogs like Valor. I wouldn't give it to the dog, but they probably would like it because its flavor is amazing. Blueberries and cream.
And you can mix it with tequila and vodka?
What's the website, homie? What's the website? We got to tell them to go to the website right now because I heard that they got even more than one first. Go to valorenergy.com right now and use promo code
Coach AB and get
20% off your first order.
Through the month of September. I encourage all our fans, our loyal fans, to post a picture with their Valor just like Smitty and I do and enter a sweepstakes. Our winner will guest host a show with Big Smitty and I.
You ain't gonna guess host the whole show, but we gonna bring you in and let you talk that talk for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna be real with you. Tag Coach AB, tag Valor Energy, post a picture, hashtag, and we're gonna bring you on the show for a few minutes, man. Valor, VALR energy.com. I'm hyped up right now.
Look at these Valor t-shirts, merch. We got it. Woo-hoo. Look at that backside for me. Way more athletic. Way more athletic. Valor. Check it out. Coach AB, promo code 20% off right now. Peace. You played football.
You don't want to accept that. Yes, I did. And you know who my coach was? Hall of Famer Hanford Dixon. So now is he not qualified to teach people how to play the sports? I have. You should have stayed up a little later and did research.
Man, respectfully, you sound like a victim that everyone's out to get. Like, I'm being real. You're not a football coach.
No, I don't.
You're not a football coach. You're not a football player. Stop
it. I never said I was a football coach.
You didn't say she's a football coach, though, JB.
You
said she trained athletes.
You played football. You just say you play football.
I didn't say I was a football coach. You said I was a football.
You just said you played, and then I trained. Yeah, train. You train.
Like lifting and
hold on, though, homie. Hold on, dog. Hey, Smitty, she can speak for herself. She's a grown woman.
100%. But
hold on, though, homie. You simping for her though. Like,
I don't know what that means. Stop saying that shit. I haven't said nothing.
Well, we know what it means. Sabrina know what it means.
I don't.
You said you train football players.
Correct.
I said you don't.
But that's a lie. You can't tell me who I've trained.
It's not a lie. You cannot mentally train a person that you never been in a space. You never understand what it is. So do you know what a three technique? Do you know what a three technique is?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Do you know what a three technique is?
No.
Okay. But you know football and talk football, and it's okay. See, that's why I can't talk to women in football.
I trained football athletes. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused.
How do you train them? You don't know what a fucking three technique is. How do you train them?
Just because I don't know, I don't know what one technique is, does not mean that I am not qualified to work with an NFL.
It absolutely means that. It absolutely. Shaun King's face in the back of that commercial just now was comical.
What's he doing, Ami?
So Shaun was in the backdrop watching the video of her telling us what she don't know, and it was comical watching. That's all.
How you doing, Shaun, man? It's good to see your face.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Can y'all hear me? My volume good?
It sounds loud and clear. It's perfect, man. You was right. You were right again last night in terms of your pick USF went out there and destroyed Boise State. You made some money, I'm assuming. How did you know USF was going to put on that performance?
Because the people that, let's start at the high school level. The people that come up with the high school player rankings and the majority of people that then rank the top 25 college football programs, they don't really know football. They just know the right people.
Yeah. I told Bailey and them, I'm taking all day long. They're going to blow them out. It was a +5.5 too. Like,
So Bailey, the same thing.
I took the money line. Bailey followed me. Bailey texted me last night. Shout out to my boy Bailey. Like Boise is living off their reputation. Like anybody that
that's why Ashton Genty was fucking Heisman.
Prognosticators, people in these big platforms, you're better off saying I don't know in this transfer portal world than just going with a school's reputation.
Fair.
Because I got another prediction. I don't know why people are as high on Penn State as they are. I'm just telling you, I'm not as high on Penn State. I see people ranking Penn State number 1. Drew Aller is ass. That defense lost some pieces to it. They're a decent team, but I don't get their last year's Ohio State energy.
The only game I lost so far this college football whole season is fucking NC State not covering last night. I picked them to cover 14.5 just because I wanted to get greedy and get them more money. Yeah. And they won by fucking.
They fell apart too. They were up like 17-0. Then I don't know what happened.
I was living good. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a blowout. I'm gonna win me some money. They didn't even cover the 14.5.
You lose often because of your greed, Jason.
I do have 2 picks for the people though. Everybody that followed me in the chat, appreciate you winning. I do have 2 selections for the weekend. One, Alabama is going to boat race Florida State. Lay the points, I think, is -13.5, -14. They're going to boat race Florida State. And lay the 39.5 with the Georgia Bulldogs. Marshall might be the worst Division I football program in the country. This game has 62-0 written all over it. Lay the 39.5.
Ooh.
Yes.
Shaun, we're going to start with a poll question that we did not get to because we've had guests. Poll question, though, right out the gate, and we'll dive into it with you before we get into some college. Who won the trade? Go.
So this is an interesting discussion because the immediate energy that's out there is that Jerry blew the bag, right? But I'm going to look at it from if I was a GM of the Cowboys. I look at the numbers at Micah Parsons. It says he was productive. Mm-hmm. But if you look at Parsons' first 2 years based on the last 2, even though the numbers are pretty similar, almost the same, his impact, in my opinion, hasn't been as impactful as it was the first 2 years. I feel like he's a guy that has a lot more going on than just football. And so when I see that, and it's just my opinion, I'm just not saying Micah Parsons is a bad player, but in my opinion, when you give a guy like that more money, he gets into even more stuff. And it's not bad stuff. It's business ventures, wanting to be a celebrity in this podcast space. It's wanting to be, in the entertainment. And I'm okay with that. But if I'm the owner, I'm not paying him that. And I can get 2 first-round picks back and a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. If I trust my evaluation, now I got 2 first-round picks in 26 and 27 to help build me a more complete team. And I got more available space for free agency because I didn't spend any this past offseason. Now I chose not to re-sign Micah. I could make an argument that on the Cowboys side, it was the right move. I can also make an argument on Green Bay's side that they're going for a title. But until they figure out what the hell wrong with Jordan Love, I don't care what they do on defense. It's not going to matter.
I said the same thing, Shaun. I don't know if you heard. We were talking about this a little bit earlier. I said I need to see more from Jordan Love. As talented as he is, and we know he has all the talent in the world, he hasn't shown me that he's taking that next step. He hasn't shown me that he has like that it factor to put them over the top. I think this trade, the Packers will win short term, but Cowboys may win long term. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how they utilize those picks. Jerry Jones made some comments yesterday alluding to, hey, we have those picks and it doesn't mean that we got to wait to use them. Basically insinuating that they might use them to get a big player before the season starts now, which is next week. But he said that, so I don't know what they're cooking over there in Dallas. But I think time will tell, because until we know how they use those picks, the immediate win has to go to the Packers. Kenny Clark, like you said, a former Pro Bowl D tackle, but if you look at his numbers, like in the last 2 years, 2 years ago he was top tier at his peak. Last year went down tremendously. TFLs went down. He had only 1 sack last year. And as an interior guy, I know sacks doesn't tell the full picture, but still, if you look throughout his career, I'm concerned that he may be on a downward slide of his prime. So short term, I gotta go with the Packers, but long term might be the Cowboys, JB.
Yeah, it's interesting, man, because I like I said, Shaun, I want to get your take. I got Matt's take. I want to ask you the same thing, though. You go from warm weather. All the comments, he played at Penn State, JB. He's used to cold weather. The NFL cold weather and college cold weather is a different ball game. When you are let me explain. When you're a fucking elite pass rusher and better than everyone else you're playing against in college, you can get up the field and make a play and fucking be elite. In the NFL, a whole nother ball game. You're going to play outside in Green Bay in December, in January, which we think they're good enough to do. And you're going to take that sniffer across the formation and hit your motherfucking ass in that arm with that face mask. And he already don't play the run. He's one-dimensional. I don't see it. I would have stayed my ass in warm weather Dallas indoors. That's just me. For a guy that don't play both. Now he's going to have to expect. We're expecting him to be a 2-dimensional player making $188 million, Smitty. So go ahead, Smitty. Give me your shitty take.
Just one line. I mean, you're talking as if he played 17 games at the Dallas Cowboys in their stadium. Like, regardless of what his home games were, he did play on the road in New York against the Giants and Philadelphia against the Eagles. He's played in cold environments and has balled out and excelled. I get it. Trust me, I'm a defensive lineman. Played in the MAC in the Midwest. I played in all types of cold weather, snow games, all types of stuff. So I get it. It is a difference. But once your adrenaline gets going and you get those first few hits out the way and your blood is going through your fingers, we playing football, bro.
Shaun, explain the difference, though, waking up at your home in Green Bay versus waking up at your home in Dallas
and see,
of the season.
I think that's the part of this that people are kind of missing. Jerry kind of got a little kick in the back on the way out the door because he knows Micah's one of these athletes where football isn't enough for him.
Yep.
Like he has to have other things going on. Like you could just tell. You look at Micah, okay, we've all got friends like that. Like he's the one guy, if his off day is Saturday, he's at the house doing something all day Saturday, or he's running to Costco, then he's going to Lowe's. You know, he's one of them guys, he got to have something going on. It'll be very interesting in Appleton and Green Bay, Wisconsin. Now it ain't a whole lot to do.
Ain't much to do. He'll be bored shot. That might be good for him though. So
it could not be. It could be good we're gonna find out. I've got some homies that have played in Green Bay, and they say, man, unless you're a family man and you got your family, he say, but that's a rough 6-7 months.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. No, my bad, Smitty. I want to know if. Do you think that it's? Do you think that if Dak has a bad season, this is the precursor for Jerry Jones to cut bait and repeat 89, and meaning draft an Aikman of sense and start over? Because you cut $60 million, you get this thing done and go get an Arch or a Klubnik or whatever who we think they may go after. I see that on the wall. That's why I predicted this trade to happen yesterday. Before it did, I think that's what's going to happen here. If Dak's shitty, now if Dak's good, it's a different ballgame. But if Dak's shitty, I'm just telling you, I can see a rebuild.
Hey, now me and you know better, but this is Jerry. If Dak's shitty, I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Milton end up being the piece they build around.
Hello.
Now me and you know better, JB. We know what that is long term, but just based on Jerry's propensity to want something that looks big time, that looks elite, I could see them. Hey, you see, they've been trying to figure it out. They thought it was Trey Lance. He didn't quite do enough for him.
Yeah.
You know, then Joe Milton coming there. Hey,
big arm.
I'm telling you. Hey, I don't even know if it got to be the Arch Klubnik thing. It might be Joe.
And actually, I lean more into that take with the Joe Milton than the Arch Klubnik, because Jerry Jones is his age. I'm gonna be real with you. He can't be planning too much into the future, and I say that with all respect. I don't.
Here's the thing,
I'm just being real. Like he can't plan.
It's not the same though. it's not the exact same as 89. Like 89, he bought the team and he gutted it and he was younger.
He had time to do that. He don't have time to do that.
46 years old or whatever. But you don't have to redo all that. You can go get a Q, and the pieces they're going to get from this trade is similar to the pieces they got from the Herschel Walker trade in 89.
But getting a rookie quarterback, like that's going to take at least 2-3 years to develop.
Can I say something?
Jaden Daniels didn't think that.
I think Jaden Daniels was like 24 too. That's the only thing I would say about Jaden. He's a grown man.
Well, Klubnik will be that, and so
yeah, he's gonna be old too. Let me say this because I think this needs to be said. If Arch Manning balls out Saturday, I'm not going to give him the Heisman. If Arch Manning plays bad Saturday, I'm not going to call him a bust.
Damn.
I mean, we
ain't win for losing, Shaun.
No, man, because I know everybody's already anointed him the #1 pick next year. Arch Manning ain't played a full 5 games in college football. So, like, people need to just let the kid play. God damn. Like, man, and people of prominence in sports media say it like he got 2 years of, like, Heisman Trophy level tape in college. Like, chill out. I want the kid to be great. He does show.
Do you, Shaun?
Oh yeah, Arch. And here's the thing about Arch Manning. He's a better athlete than anybody in his family. He's more of a Josh Allen type of quarterback than he is a Peyton or Eli Manning type of quarterback. Yeah. Like, he's physically gifted. He's big kid, played basketball, can dunk, got good speed. He's more that than precision passer all the time.
Ain't being the hood too, Shaun. He really being the hood with his teammates.
I just think it's funny how people just automatically make him the #1 pick and even started the full season yet in college. By the way,
let me ask you this real quick, Shaun.
One last message. By the way, to all you chumps out there in college football that want to go to 12 schools, I'm not starting, so I'm going to leave and go somewhere else. The #1 NIL earner in college football is Arch Manning, and he sat behind Quinn Ewers for 2 years and gained experience. He didn't run away. He didn't leave. He didn't get mad at coach and say, Sarkisian don't like me. Now, 3 years into the system, he's going to get his shot. We'll see.
Let me ask you this real quick, Shaun. What does your gut say about Arch? Because I feel like I'm reading something like every time you bring him up, but I could be wrong. What is your gut telling you? Is your gut telling you that he's going to be overrated?
No, my gut tells me that he's going to be good, but he's going to be a different kind of good than his 2 uncles.
Okay.
In a different way. It's going to look different. But he looked like he got that dog in him. He looked like, he's going to be box office as far as handling the pressure. Again, he's a much better athlete than people think and imagine.
Yeah, I agree.
Played 8-man football, though. That's what's going to come back.
But we saw him last year in a couple games. Like
Newman don't play no damn 8-man football. What you talking about?
Who?
Newman in New Orleans don't play 8-man football.
Same thing. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not. That's what Peyton went. That's what Eli went. That's what Odell Beckham went. I
watched his high school football. I watched his high school football. He played every highlight film was against white boys on defense.
No.
Yeah,
one thing you're not gonna do is act like New Orleans don't play good high school football. That's a flat out.
He played an equivalency of like.
No, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Steve Kim.
Odell Beckham, Peyton, Eli, all them guys came out of that program, man. Cut that out, JB. Before you even get too far down the slime board,
talent was better.
Cut that out.
Talent was better then.
Cut that out, man.
Hey, Shaun, JB gonna find a way to win an argument, ain't he? Even when he's like dead on wrong, he'll find a way.
See, that's the thing. I'm JB's spirit animal. I'm on here for when he gets like ridiculous, just to tap. Hey, bro, that's enough beers tonight, dog. That's enough, dog. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time, man. Let's watch the game, dog. You feel me?
You're damn near like his translator. You remember that segment on Key and Peele when they had like the Obama and then they had the real what he really was saying? To me, you're that for JB, but like in the opposite way. Like JB gonna take some wild shit and then you gonna clean it up and make it sound how it's supposed to sound. I love that.
Shout out to my guy JB, man.
Yeah, shout out to Jason, man.
Hey, by the way, as it pertains to that Sabrina chick,
shit.
Don't forget, I'm the fucking victim here. Okay, I was the one that was attacked.
And how does that make you feel?
I'm fine with it. I'm okay.
We embrace it, Smitty. We love it. You gotta start embracing the hate.
Here's a message to Sabrina, and everybody likes Sabrina.
I'm getting attacked, by the way, by the feminists.
You can't have an energy that you're willing to dish out and then get offended when that energy gets dished back to you. And that's a part of being in these streets.
That's female.
I gotta stop. I can say what I want to say, but when something's said back to me, now I'm the victim, and we gonna change the narrative. And that goes for a lot of males out here too.
That's mostly male. Mostly
twinkle
males.
toes and sensitive in these streets as well.
Mostly males. Be real.
Let's keep it pushing, man. Shaun, Cam Newton has the comments he made about Jalen Hurts saying that he has a lot to prove, and I wanted you to check this out and get your take. So let's see it.
What does Hurts have left to prove? Understand this, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Eagles fans that's tuning in right now. That's cool. Respectfully, I have to remind you that Nick Foles also won a Super Bowl.
Agree.
So if you're asking me, with everybody paying attention, Jalen Hurts has so much to prove on this metrics because now I go from good to great to elite. Okay. Right? Now his circumstances are what his circumstances are. Devontae Smith, you have A.J. Brown, you have Saquon, and the whole slew of talent. He cannot do anything about that, Stephen A. Okay. What I'm saying is, as he proves his whole situation for who he needs to be and who he has to become, is consistently winning and consistently doing what he is asked to do.
Shaun, so I guess, do you agree that does Jalen Hurts have a lot to prove? And so, like, what does he have to prove?
So this is a layered answer.
It is. Take your time.
Cam is right in a sense, but he's wrong in the presentation.
Ooh, you a bad boy, how you said that.
Because the one thing Hurts has done is win. You can't argue with Hurts' productivity from a win-loss standpoint as a starting quarterback for the Eagles. They've been to 2 Super Bowls.
Every level he's been a winner.
Right. So that's kind of where Cam lost me a little bit. But the metrics that your eye evaluation tells you, Jalen Hurts still has a bunch of room for growth when it comes to consistently throwing the football. Having said that, you're only good as your last game. The last time we saw Jalen Hurts, he played the best game, in my opinion, that he had played since they lost to Kansas City in the Super Bowl, where he actually outplayed Mahomes in the game they lost. So,
right.
What we know right now about Jalen is, first of all, you want him in your building because he looks like he's football first. He's not involved in no foolishness or flummery anywhere, so he can lead and be the face of the organization. 2, he plays his best in the biggest games. Now, for him, I think to get the universal accolades of the Patrick Mahomes and the Josh Allen, I just think he has to improve and take a step forward slightly in his ability to consistently locate the football week in and week out. But Cam's wrong. Cam's wrong when he starts talking about winning because all Jalen does is win.
JB, what's your thoughts on that? Rebuttal.
I do agree with the pressure, though, because at the end of the day, if he doesn't get back or win another one, what are you really going to say about Jalen Hurts in 10 years? He's going to be in the same boat as Nick Foles. Let's be real. Like I'm just saying, let's keep it real. It's
real quick. Nick Foles, we gotta remember, Nick Foles didn't start that whole season. Carson Wentz was on a MVP type of season, and then we know Foles finished the job. Jalen Hurts was the leader the whole entire time. I just want to make that clear.
Smitty, let me ask JB this.
Please,
because here's why I kind of push back. Cam came out of college universally as a transcendent program, team-changing talent. I don't think it was universal behind Hurts' expectation level coming out of Alabama, then Oklahoma. Like, so to me, Hurts is already overachieved. Like, he's overproduced from what the evaluations were on him when he came into the NFL.
My answer to you is how quickly we forget. That's the answer I have, because at the end of the day, the same people using that narrative about Jalen, not you, but the Jalen Hurts thing, are the same people that bashed Troy Aikman for having all the talent that he had in Dallas.
Right.
And to me, it's crazy because they're not even close. They're not even on the same fucking atmosphere as far as players. So to me, that's the crazy part to me. Like, come on, dog. So Troy Aikman was average on a great team, but Jalen Hurts is unbelievable on a great team. Stop. It's not. He's not. He's not. He really isn't. He's a guy that has to win another one, in my opinion. To be a 3 and win 2. Now we're like, all right, motherfucker.
But I guess my only pushback is, I don't think Jalen's ever gonna be regarded in the rearview mirror like once he finishes as one of the elite quarterbacks of his era, just because he doesn't consistently throw the football at that kind of level.
Right. His style's different.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, so it's not like that's even his ceiling not even over there in that building.
Because if he does win another one, JB, you still gonna be like, you ain't a believer.
No, but I'm saying at least not over Aikman or none of them.
No, I'm saying you ain't got Mahomes top 20. You said that yesterday. And he's
great segue, great point, because Shaun just alluded to that. He was like, he outplayed Mahomes in that game and lost.
He did.
Then he outplayed him again and won. And then Mahomes got outplayed by Brady and won. And then Mahomes got through for 181 yards and barely got it done versus the Frisco team. Like, the common denominator is Patrick Mahomes being fucking shitty as fucking Super Bowls. But so, we don't talk about that. That's why I have him as low as I have him.
As JB's spirit animal, I would like to say this. I think it's more pressure on Patrick Mahomes this year than it is Jalen Hurts. Because what has happened, and I don't agree with JB's ridiculous take that Mahomes is garbage, but we haven't seen we haven't seen elite Patrick Mahomes in a while.
Yeah, that's true.
So like
my point. Isn't that my point?
People I wasn't on here for the conversation about Dylan Raiola, but I wish I would have been on the conversation with Raiola, because Mahomes, 2025 Mahomes and 2025 Raiola do look really similar as players, and that's not a good thing.
Homie, I'm very shocked. I got to sit down for the first time and watch this kid. I'm embarrassed right now today still.
JB, how you do it though?
Like, I don't understand, homie. This guy's whole life really is predicated. I asked Smitty, I said, does he have a gay brother and a drunk daddy? Because I'm confused. Does everything the same? Because he got a white girl and he got a white mom. So they're common denominator. Everything's adding up.
Professional dad, a dad who played pro.
Yeah. Everything. Like, I got a question. Is the motherfucker like,
after what I saw last night, they're gonna get Matt Rule fired.
It is. They're bad.
But
they're
they won the game though against a respected team.
They lost 6 in a row, Smitty. 6 games in a row.
Last year.
No, they just lost 6 in a row.
Cincinnati coming off of being ass last year. Nobody expects them to be a contender in the Big 12. My thing on a neutral site game, and when I watch a game like that at the beginning of the year, the outcome is one thing, but the process is another. The one place that Nebraska has been great under Rule is run defense. They were getting handled at the line of scrimmage last night by Cincinnati. And as you project to being in the Big Ten conference where everybody tends to be competent running the football, like, I think that's an issue. Plus, when you look at Nebraska's skill guys in space, I still don't see anything spectacular.
I'm with you. I'm Cincinnati about to get fired too. Satterfield, he's about to get fired too. And I like Nate, but he's gonna get fired though. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be crazy. We got a lot of games to go. Football's here, Shaun. A lot going on in the world of football, but I gotta dive right into this kid because I know Bailey has some things. The kid's mannerisms. It seems
Raiola.
Yeah, as soon as he wakes up in the morning, the shit is like he's like mirroring the cat. It's a fucking embarrassment that we can't be our own men anymore. Like, he literally looked like Mahomes is like, fuck, this motherfucker is like, like, if I'm Mahomes, really, I'm going to have a talk with the kid. Like, hey, dog, you like, I'm gonna file an infringement. Like, you're fucking like, you're trademark. You're like, I would file a trademark violation. Like, you're fucking like fucking with my whole trademark and everything. Like, the glass.
You want to sue him, homie?
Did you see him walk in to meet Andy Reid?
No, I didn't.
Andy Reid greeted the whole team as they walked in because they played at their stadium. Yeah. So the team walked in to meet Andy Reid, and Andy Reid was sitting there shaking all their hands as they walked into the arena yesterday, the day before the game, because they got there a day early. This motherfucker walked in. Doug Reid was fucking around like he thought he was Mahomes. He had the glasses. He had the fucking hair, the walk.
Raiola, he made some comments the other day, though. He said, I can't control that I look like him.
He don't look like him. He's fucking acting like him. Stop. He don't
the
look
thing
like him.
is, he's not half the player. That's
he's
the
horrible.
problem.
I watched him last night. He was
Matt made a good point, though. Let me bring a little bit of balance here. We've all had players and people that we looked up to some extent. I mean, we know Kobe literally mocked Jordan game and
no, he didn't.
And he didn't go this far. Don't get me wrong. I understand what you're talking about. But what I'm saying is we often, admire people. But at some point, like Matt said, I love Matt's sake, you do got to become your own man.
But Kobe didn't mock his gear and his come on, man. We're talking about a game.
Chewing a gum, tongue out.
Marrying a guy's game to be the greatest is not fucking walking around at the Home Depot looking like Michael Jordan. He wasn't trying to be Michael Jordan in his real life, though.
Kobe but we've all got like a homeboy or somebody that we know casually that thought he was Tupac. Let's take it back to the 90s. You know what I mean? Like he dressed just
followers.
like
Followers.
Like Shaun, JB thought he was Vanilla Ice at a point in his life. It's like that's not real.
Stop,
come on, man. Come on.
He thought he was third base. So here's the thing. Listen, man. This shit is embarrassing because he's not good. See, Kobe had
right. That's the part.
Kobe can stand on it.
Ding, 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 ding. That's the part. If Raiola was balling, we wouldn't give a fuck.
Because he looks like he spends more time mimicking the mannerisms
than
he does actually working on being a better quarterback, which is why Matt Rule's not going to make it to the end of this year.
Like,
Shaun,
I can see this motherfucker spinning.
This
motherfucker's like, he walking in the room with the white girl, like, and now he trying to fuck like him. Like, there's a lot of problems here with this kid, dog.
What do y'all think his like day-to-day like routine is? Like is he really like just watching videos of Mahomes every day, like for hours?
Obviously, he's watched enough of them already. He got that part down pat.
It's almost like impressive, like in a scary way, though. Like the fact that he's this good at being exactly like him, that's hard to do.
I want Dylan Raiola to be a better quarterback. Like that was neat, cute initially, but at this point, like you should be looking like a first-round pick, and you don't.
Your biggest takeaway last night watching football? Thursday night college. Start of the season. What was it?
The Big Ten is going back to old school Big Ten football. Minnesota was out there in ace personnel. They was out there in a tight end fullback. Wisconsin was out there, 2 tight ends. Like the Big Ten going back to Big Ten football.
Is that a bad thing for?
Not at all.
Is that a bad thing though? Here's my point. Is that a bad thing for the UCLA's, USC's, Oregon's, Colorado's in the Big 12? Like the Big 12 and the Big 10 are kind of mimicking each other with the big O line, the big D lines, bigger pound. West Coast.
I think the problem with those systems in today's game is it's hard to play from behind. So back in the day when both teams were playing that brand of football, you know it's going to be a low-scoring game most likely. You know what I mean? But when you're going up against a team that plays with tempo, if they get up on you 2 touchdowns and you got this methodical, line of scrimmage, tight end shift from side to side, it's tough sometimes to play catch-up in that kind of environment. But other than that, I think they'll be okay.
Football's back. Last night, a lot of games. Tonight's a lot of games.
Colorado, Georgia Tech.
I see Georgia Tech big here, man, and that's one game I want to dive into with you, and then Auburn, Baylor. He frees Shaun. I'm just telling you right now, if he don't beat Baylor to start the season,
I've seen a lot of people. If I'm not mistaken, I think Phil Steele, who does a great job. Like if you want to just have a magazine, JB, that has like the information, like for you, like that's it. Like I think he has Baylor winning the Big 12. So to all of those that I normally give gambling advice early in the season with this transfer portal stuff, unless I feel really strongly about something, you can ask the people at my cigar lounge. I have a notepad there. I'm writing things down because I'm learning like everybody else is learning. In the past, Auburn at Baylor to open the season, I'm going Auburn 10-10, but I don't really know. So I'm going to sit back. I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to watch Colorado and see what do they look like. Like, I have no idea. Deion missed damn near the entirety of the offseason because he was sick. He hadn't even been there.
That's what I'm saying.
I got no idea what Colorado's going to look like. Georgia Tech was a team. Looks like they're getting better under, what is it? Who's the head coach there at Georgia Tech? He used to play there. O-line coach by nature.
Who?
He's an O-line coach by nature. He went to Georgia Tech. This is alma mater.
Key?
Yeah. Good dude.
Brent Key. Yeah,
Brent Key. Good dude, man.
I think he's a good coach. I don't know. I think the quarterback's underrated as shit. I don't think he gets enough credit. I think
number 10 is back. That kid, number 10.
The QB,
yeah. Georgia Tech, yeah.
I think he's a dark horse in the Heisman campaign too. I think he's going to be really good. I just don't know. It depends on Georgia Tech's outcomes because if Georgia Tech is another 7-5 or 7-6 or 6-5 team, then obviously he's not. But if they're starting off good and they win 7-8 games out the gate, Haynes King is his name. He could be in the mix. I think he's that good. Him, Klubnik.
Yeah, I think he started at Texas A&M too. That's right. I think that's his lineage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would take Georgia Tech. I have a hard time sometime in college laying points on the road with teams and early in the season, but we'll see. I'm gonna learn a lot from this game. Smitty, I was also saying the Baylor-Auburn game. I'm gonna sit back and watch and learn a lot from that as well.
Yes, sir.
I'm on the Hugh Freeze thing that we know what comes with him, and he's also a guy that beat Nick Saban twice and has had good teams, but he's also a guy that's going to bring a lot of baggage with him. So, like, I'm trying to figure out if he doesn't win a game like this, like his hot seat just increases overnight, in my opinion. Like his hot seat gets incrementally faster. That seat heats up. Bama, Florida State, though. Speaking of hot seats, you can say what you want. It's year 2 for DeBoer, but hot seat is when you take the job. There's reasons why Sark and other guys turned the job down immediately after Saban left. I could see a Sark or somebody taking that job in the 2 years, but not right away. So I give credit to DeBoer for jumping in that hot seat. But obviously, T. Rich and McCarron, who's going to be on the show, they'll tell you, like, it's like replacing John Wooden in college basketball. It's an impossibility, but it's still Bama at the end of the day. The results and the fan base and all the critics, everything that comes with Bama, they have to blow out Florida State. And then on the other side, Mike Norvell, a good friend of mine, but man, Shaun, like he don't win right away. I don't know if he makes it through the season there in Tallahassee.
But let me ask you this real quick before Shaun jumps in. Like, are the expectations around there for Florida State to beat Bama? Like, I think, let's be real, and nobody is expecting them to win.
He was undefeated 2 years ago, Smitty.
I hear you. 2 years ago, a long time ago.
He's never recovered from the quarterback getting hurt.
The playoff scrubbing, he never recovered from.
But it was because the quarterback got hurt. Remember, his quarterback got hurt like week of the last game.
He did, and that's why they didn't get in.
I'm trying to think of it. I recruited the kid too.
Because he got picked up by the Jets, I think, and some other teams, and the injury.
And he just got cut. His brother played for the Blue Jays.
But that's why. See, I equate it to them not getting in, and then they go to play Georgia and get beat by 70. And that just, to me, deteriorated. It blew Jordan Travis. It blew up the program. Like, let's be real. Remember all the cats that left? Remember before they played? They didn't want to play against Georgia. They didn't want to play against Georgia. To me, retrospectively speaking, he should have fucking pulled out. Pause.
But JB, in hindsight, it speaks to he had not created the culture that it takes to sustain winning at that level. Just by the fact that those guys in droves opted out at that point. Like, that kind of, if you really were watching it, because a big part of his success now was Dillingham. Because he brought Dillingham with him to Florida State, and Dillingham left. Now you see what he's doing at Arizona State. Maybe he was the guy that was the one really creating that culture offensively behind the scenes, because that's where they haven't been able to figure it out. It's just offensively. So I think it's a big year for him. I don't know about hot seat because the undefeated thing was so recent, but this could be the year before the ultimate hot seat.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if he makes it through a year. If he's shitty, I don't know. Because, I mean, they didn't win a game last year, did they? How many games they win?
I can't remember.
Not sure. But I would have said this. If this would have been last year with the stuff Colorado had going, he might have really been hot seat then. Because I think if Prime does really well, like how Coach Sanders does at Colorado, to me, correlates with how Norvell does at Florida State.
Really?
Because that's the one guy that I think would
I agree.
Get him fired in Florida, because he got like 4 or 5 years on his deal left. So, I mean, that's a big number they'd have to pay to fire Norvell quickly. Yeah.
And Deion just got a big deal payday. So,
right. So they'd have part of the buyout. Like, so it'd be expensive, but that would be the one thing that I think they could do. Because to be honest, Florida State's way behind the other top programs in the country for infrastructure. Because they're so landlocked there in Tallahassee. They don't, facility-wise, they way down on the totem pole.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
Go ahead. Can Kalen DeBoer afford another season of not making the playoffs?
No. No way.
It depends on how it looks.
You go from playoffs every year to not making it 2 years in a row? Fuck no.
I'll tell you this. If Saban would have stayed, I don't think anything different happens at Alabama. And that's not a knock on Saban. I just don't think even a coach the quality of Nick Saban, with the ability of these cats just to slide, it's going to be hard to sustain success, man. If you're in a competitive conference, you're going to really have to do your best job every year to fill the product that's college football playoff ready. Now, your Clemsons, y'all got a huge advantage. If you play in a conference where you just got a better car with a bigger engine, with a more experienced mechanic, that's one thing. But in this SEC, Big 12, where it's like a lot of equality now, it's going to be hard, man.
I want to dive into I'm going to move it all around. Obviously, Steve's at the Miami Convicts Catholic game. It's going to be a big one Sunday. But the game before that, we haven't talked about South Carolina Va Tech, which I could see a coaching swap right here eventually. Who do you like? Do you think South Carolina's going to make a real playoff run this year?
They finished last year on a lot of momentum. I think they got bombed in the bowl game, though. But towards the end of the season, people were talking college football playoff. They actually did a pretty good job of retaining the key components to that success. Now, Beamer got to take the next step. Is the quarterback really box office, or did he just have a little stretch of being good? I know a couple people on that staff. They love the kid. They said he does everything the right way. So I would lean towards South Carolina building upon how they finished last year. Is that a college football playoff berth? I don't know what the success looks like, but I think they continue to progress in the right direction.
Before we get to Miami, Notre Dame, the Battle of Death Valley, Clemson, LSU.
Clemson by 3 touchdowns.
I'm with you. Matt's taking LSU, and I'm like, I don't see it.
Clemson by 3 touchdowns, man. Clemson's got everybody back, and they got a legit quarterback. And this is Dabo's chance to say, screw the system. I told you could organically run a program the right way, even with NIL, even with transfer portal, and still win at a high level. And this is the first team he's got since college football transitioned to this new era where he's really good enough across the board to compete for a natty. So I'm all in on Clemson. I got Clemson to win the ACC. I got them to win the national title. I got Klubnik to win the Heisman.
All right. Convicts Catholics, 6 versus 10. Notre Dame's a higher ranked team here. I'm not a trust. I just don't have a lot of trust in either head coach in big games. I just don't yet. That's just me.
That ain't right. That ain't right. Let me stop you right. That ain't right. Let me stop you right there.
I don't. So I can see it come down.
There's nothing that Marcus Freeman has done in a big game that should make you critical of his big game coaching prowess.
Except win one.
Hey, everybody in Ohio State played it last year. Something little stuff, brother.
Every coach going back to Ty Willingham has won 10 games at Notre Dame. You better wake up, win 10 games.
Notre Dame was in the national title game. What are you talking about?
I know. And they were with Brian Kelly too. How'd that work out? My point is, an independent school like Notre Dame, you better win 10 games a year.
Like you said Mario Cristobal has a national narrative that he's a great recruiter and very below average head football coach. You basically said him and Freeman are the same thing. That's not true.
So you're saying you like Freeman better than Mario?
Hell yeah. What are you talking about?
He made it to the big game. Like, that has to count for something.
Smitty, we know it's a watered down playoff system.
Man, they waterboarded Indiana at Notre Dame.
Number one. Number two, Notre Dame is not even a conference champ. They're not going to ever be that team. They're getting in with a loophole. Stop it. Notre Dame's the same as they've always been. They can't win against anyone elite. They're the same old Notre Dame. Stop it.
Hey, shout out to Marcus Freeman, man. Keep doing your thing, dog.
Who did they beat to get to the Natty last year? I'm trying to remember. In the playoffs.
Penn State?
Yeah, when did Penn State?
Yeah, because Ohio State beat.
I don't know. Penn State was shitty.
Texas,
Ohio State beat Oregon.
Penn State beat Boise.
And then didn't Ohio State beat Texas? Or was it Notre Dame to beat Texas? It was the four finalists, I think, were Penn State,
Ohio State beat Texas.
Right. So that means Notre Dame beat Penn State.
Yeah, shitty. Final four. But yeah. Here's the thing. Bottom line, college football is shitty. Here's the issue.
First of all, shout out to college football, baby. Welcome back. Man, you ain't finna rain on my parade, goddammit.
I'm so excited. Thank you, Shaun.
Man, college football is back, baby.
We love football on this show, Shaun, don't we?
I was in heaven, dog. I could flip channels and football that counted was on all across the board. Hell yeah.
And we can do it again today.
JB, get that energy and get out the room with that. You can come back in the room when you get your energy level right.
Drink you a Valor and get your energy there on the right side of things. That's what you need. You need a Valor in your life, homie. Get you a Valor.
Hey, by the way, ship me some, dog, so I can put them, promo.
We are. You, Weddle, everybody's going to get a box. So here's the thing. Here's the thing I got. College football last night was horrific to watch.
First of all, no, it wasn't.
The quarterback play is so goddamn bad. It's
JB, cut it out.
It's so hard to watch.
Hey, the kid from Minnesota is pretty good.
Yeah,
the kid at Cincinnati threw for 42 yards.
No, I'm not. He's a runner. He's not a thrower. By the way, I know they lost last night. East Carolina got a chance to be pretty good. That quarterback is good. East Carolina.
You hear what you're saying?
You hear
what you're saying?
What's he saying?
Like he's reaching for shit. Like South
East
Carolina. East Carolina.
But that's because Shaun's a real college football fan. He watches every game. He don't watch the game.
I get it. It's bad.
Credit where credit is due.
Football's bad. Football's horrible to watch last night, but I watched
your energy, dog.
Yeah. Shaun, I don't understand, Shaun. Like, we talk about a lot on this show, but we are predominantly a football show. Like, that's our bread and butter. And JB, for 3 years on the show, he comes on here and he shits on the main thing that we are. Football guys. I don't understand it. It makes no sense.
Bad watch. I gotta be honest and say it's bad watch.
Hey, Cincinnati, Nebraska was a terrible game to watch, but that don't supersede the fact of what Alex Golis and USF did to Boise State last night. That don't supersede the fact that East Carolina, NC State second half was really damn interesting.
Smitty picked Boise though. I don't know why you're doing this.
All right, man. I picked USF.
Hey, that don't supersede the fact that something called the Ohio Bobcats went to the State University of New Jersey and almost pulled an upset in Piscataway, New Jersey. Like, come on, man.
The whole MAC almost beat everybody. That's how bad football is. That's my point. The MAC damn near beat everybody.
They almost did.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Buffalo never really was like in it.
The fucking MAC almost beat everybody. That's how bad football is.
Ain't no almost a win. Ain't no fucking. They did. but and then the MAC has respectable football there. Y'all need to stop with all that.
Let me come in and just be like,
all that laughing shit.
Let me come in, Smitty, every day and blow in your ear and whisper sweet nothings to you so you feel better, okay? Because I'll lie to you.
Don't blow my ear. I'm gonna call you Hey May Day. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking nose. Shout out to Pete Lippo and Buffalo.
I'm gonna lie to you and tell you how great college football is and how great quarterback play is and how fucking entertaining it was to watch Cincinnati's quarterback throw for 42 yards last night and the MAC damn near beats 4 Power 4 teams. I'm gonna tell you how great it is, okay, from here on out.
No, just discuss the game. Like, keep it that simple. You ain't gotta come here every fucking. We know. I guarantee the chat knows by now that you don't like football anymore. Okay. But we're going to talk about it, so let's fucking talk about it.
Man, I don't care what JB is talking about. This is one of the most anticipated college football weekends in the last decade.
100%.
We start off with Ohio State, Texas, baby. We get Alabama, FSU. We
get captain versus convicts. What are we talking about?
Is the Mormon MILF Hunter Jew fuck gonna start for Tulane?
Ooh.
First of all, we don't refer to our players with those kind of adjectives. So let me not even respond to that. Smitty, can you ask me who's going to start the game of quarterback for Tulane, please?
Yes, sir. Shaun King, who will be your starting quarterback for Tulane here in week 1?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I am so real when it comes to how I approach this thing. I don't have an opinion on Tulane. Man, you know how many of our starters that were expected to return from last year hit the portal on our ass? Like, Coach Sumo's done the best job he can trying to fill those spots, but I don't know. I'm going to be watching the Northwestern Tulane game, learning as I watch.
Man, watching as you learn.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, because of the space I'm in now, and it's kind of a gray area in that I'm on some shows that aren't sports gambling specific. I'm on some other shows that are more sports gambling specific. I don't even ask any of my connections to give me any kind of updates. Because I don't want it to be no gray area, you know what I mean? Like, about nothing. So I will find out on Saturday morning like everybody else. Is Northwestern any good? I got no idea.
All right, so
go ahead, Jimmy.
You got Clemson big. You're taking Bama big.
Yes.
Miami, Notre Dame, go.
I'm going to wait and see. I got to see what Carson Beck is in Miami. Because Carson Beck, hold on, Carson Beck, before the year started last year, was predicted by most people to be the consensus number 1 pick in this draft that Cam Ward was picked in.
Right. So my point is, you're not going to pick a winner?
No.
Okay. Ohio State, Texas, first 1 and 2, AP poll history, starting the season. Go.
I literally was like Texas by 2 touchdowns. But just for context, this game opened Texas favored by 2. It's moved all the way to Ohio State favored by 1.5, 2, depending on where you look. So that gives me pause. I'm going to pump the brakes. I don't know a lot about Julian Sayin, the kid from California who's going to start for Ohio State. So this may be a game I get involved in game with after I see the first quarter, see what Arch and that offense look like. So I don't have a strong opinion about this game pre-flop.
And Georgia Tech tonight versus Colorado?
Georgia Tech should beat Colorado tonight. I'm afraid to lay the 4.5, but Georgia Tech's got way more established productivity returning than Colorado does. Like, here's what I want people to understand about Colorado. They were, an 8-win team last year?
Yeah.
The starting quarterback got drafted. The best receiver, Heisman winner. The next 3 receivers all made an NFL roster. And they were an 8-win team last year. So you lose all of that. I mean,
reload.
I wouldn't be surprised if Colorado don't get bowl eligible, to be honest.
Matt says they either win 9 or lose 9. That's how he don't know how Colorado is. So
right. I mean, think about the production they lost. They lost the Heisman Trophy winner, a quarterback that was drafted, and the next 3 receivers were all drafted. And I think they all were in NFL training camps and all made the team.
Yeah, they had a D tackle.
From a team that could only win 8 games with all of that. And probably 3-4 of those wins was late fourth quarter. You know what I mean? Last play of the game type game. So I'm not high on Colorado. I'm gonna take a wait and see approach out of respect for Mr. Sanders.
Shaun, as we wrap it up on this Free Game Friday, I just want to get your take on a legend that's going to make his exit gracefully this weekend on College Game Day. Lee Corso, what's your take on Lee? What did he mean to football? And obviously he'll be missed in the space, but I think it is time for him to go as well. Hopefully he can live and be comfortable and not just lose all his passion and just, as we've seen before, unfortunately, a lot of things happen after you lose your passion and leave the space you're in. Lee Corso is going to walk away gracefully after this first game tomorrow, so it'll be a good watch. But Lee Corso, your take, go.
The most impactful program in sports history was ESPN College Game Day to college football. There's never been a sports media pregame.
Bigger than TNT with Barkley and Shaq in them?
TNT?
Yes, because basketball was already huge before that, but because of the demise of Sports Center, TNT gave us something to actually stay up late at night and be entertained and watch. But game days impact on college football. When they were the first entity to start going remote and start being on site and on, like, man, what they have done for the game of college football, the fanfare, the pageantry. Like, then they expanded probably about 8 to 10 years ago and started not just going to the big brands, but going to North Dakota State, going to, wherever the premium contest or contestant was. I mean, come on, that's a show football fans, non-football fans, everybody alike understands and knows that show and has some kind of memory that it probably triggers of something.
Hey, you guys got the rest of the show for 5 minutes. I got to jump over to Whitlock show. I'll see you guys on Monday. Monday we're off, Shaun, Labor Day. Enjoy the weekend and happy hunting and the betting. And
you doing what?
Huh?
What you doing?
I'll see you guys on Patreon this weekend. I got to go jump over to Whitlock.
Why you can't just close the show out? It's 8:56.
Let's just close the show out right now then, homie.
Because I wanted the two brothers to be on the show to end it, homie.
No, we ain't going into the weekend like that.
Weekend like that, homie. We got to close out.
We a team.
Smitty can't see the private chat because he's on bootleg fucking Boost Mobile, huh?
Do a BPS or something like that. We can close the show that way, homie. I don't care about the private chat. I told you last time you was done doing that shit.
BPS is you on this fucking service you got.
It don't matter. Don't try to switch the subject, homie. WPS is you fucking leaving our show to go on another show. That makes no sense.
But I told him I couldn't go early. That's why I'm at the end.
Nah, you do it when the show is over. So let's close out.
Hey, tell my guy Whitlock I said what's up.
Yeah, I will definitely. I'm sure we're gonna talk about Deion.
Press him. He keep grabbing you on the show. Appreciate y'all fans, man. Thank y'all.
Missed 30 minutes of the show. Shaun, this motherfucker's missed 30 minutes of the show because he got Boost Mobile. But
I have right back in, and that's an uncontrollable.
Not right back in.
You're choosing to leave. You want to leave. That means you don't care about our
leave. But
exactly. So yeah, you're a sellout. You're a sellout, homie. You do anything for money.
Respectfully, this is what I said when he called me. I said, I can't. I'm only doing it if you pay me because I can't leave my show to do your show. Because our show's damn near bigger than your show.
It is bigger, respectfully though. How much money are you paying you though? I'm just curious.
Shaun, we'll see you this weekend. We'll see you enjoy all the betting and all you guys pound the like. We'll see you on Patreon. Come on over and we'll see you on Happy Labor Day. We will be off. We'll see you Tuesday and talk Bill Belichick, Shaun.
All right. Georgia and Alabama are the 2 plays for the weekend.
Peace out. See you Monday.
Don't forget. Peace.
This the real JB. You better find the skin real quick.